together just to catch up, have a laugh, and enjoy each other's company. Just like that classic TV show Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Des has created a place where you'll feel right at home, whether it's chatting about the latest news, sharing stories, or simply enjoying each other's company. She's all about creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. It's perfect for winding down after a long day. So come on in, join the gang. This is where you can find peace, laughter, and great conversation all in one place.
Hey everyone. Hi
Hey,
Nancy. Hi Anastasia. Or Anastasia.
hey,
Um, I had fixed my time because I thought I was not going to be here in time, but I turned around and fixed it so that I'm here in time. I
hold on.
dozed off.
No,
I
I'm
dozed off on my before my live and didn't think I was going to make it in time. Aw, hi honey. DJ's here until dinner is ready, and then he's going to disappear for a little while on us.
yeah, I got like that thing. They go big ones. Oh, yeah.
My phone is blowing up from everybody doing lives right now. It's weird. Okay, let me turn this off. All right. So, how's everybody doing?
I'm dude. Yeah, how you doing?
Other than dozing off, you're doing good. Other than dozing off like I did, not too bad. I'm going to grab. Hey, Gary, how are you, honey? I'm going to grab the link and post it in chat. It's awesome to see everybody. I
Uh,
agree, Colby.
hey, Def,
Yeah, honey.
got, go.
You got to go eat?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and eat, honey. I'll see you when you get back,
uh,
maybe.
yeah, bye, guys.
That was fast. Okay, hold on. Hi, Colby. Give me a second to bring you up. Jamie, hi, honey.
Hey, Days.
Hey, sweetie. Give me a second. I am trying to pin. There we go. I think I got it. I pinned it.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Anastasia.
What's
Uh,
too fast, Carrie?
Probably that I got up here too fast.
Hi, Tom and Rhonda. How are you, my loves?
Hey, Jamie. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Pepper. How is everyone?
Oh, I am like, oh yeah. He said he had to go if dinner was ready. So when he took off his headphone for a split second, it was his family letting him know that dinner was ready. But he said he'd be back. He warned me, before we started. But I wanted to tell you, I was hoping more people would be here. Maybe they'll pop in, and I'll repeat myself. But I went away this past weekend, and I had a really, really good time. And I met some great people that I've known online. I got to meet them in person, and it was even better. And I brought my daughter with me. We had a really good time. So let me tell you how it went. I had made a reservation for a rental through Hertz, not knowing that they do not take debit cards unless you had a plane ticket, a flight that came in or whatever. So I also had a neighbor who's a friend come with me. She was going to drive my car back home, and I was going to take the rental car to come back home. It is, Nancy. It's always awesome to meet new people. And I get to the airport, and they almost did not let me have the rental. Because I never had a credit card, never needed one. It's always been my debit card or cash. So she said I could use her. She offered to use her card as the a hold until I come back and they'll bill my debit card. That's how they said it. So it went through, and I was able to get the car. So they tell me I have to go to spot 28, not knowing I rented an SUV, but not knowing what kind of a car it was. So I go down there, and my friend goes, "Oh, this is the car right here." And she goes to a Kia, and it's not even under our. Hi, George. How are you, honey? It's not even under Hertz. It's under National. And I'm like, that's not it. She goes, I go to GMC. That's not a GMC. And I didn't realize that it was not National. I mean, not Hertz until a second later. And she's trying to start the car because it's one of those, you push the button, you get in, and you press the brake, and you push the button in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't start. I go, you know what? We're in the wrong location. This is not Hertz. See that? That's green. That's National. She goes,
Hey,
I'm
George.
sorry. I'm so wrong. You're tired? So I go, come on. We need to find Hertz. It's yellow. You can't miss it. It was way down the other side of the parking lot, 2 rows out, 2 rows back. I go, it's over there. So she drove the car as my daughter pushed me in the wheelchair through the cars, and we get to my spot, and it's number 28. It was a 2023 GMC Terrain. Okay, this car was a beast, but absolutely beautiful.
I was gonna
Black.
ask, was it nice?
Oh, oh, if I could have the money right now to buy that car, I would have bought it. I mean, it was amazing. I just had to get used to the fact that my car is a 2005 Hyundai, and it's an automatic. Hey, Tiffany, and it's an automatic, and it's right next to you on the floor, so you can go into drive and park or whatever. No, this car's got a control panel, and you press the button for park. You move the lever for reverse. You move the lever for drive. It's like these little buttons you move forward and backwards, or press. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a gear shift or a stick shift or whatever. And it's not on the column. It's not on the floor. So I'm like, okay. So that took a split second to figure out. And I get in the car, and I'm like molding the seat to my position. It's got a spot for the back, and all the things, all the bells and whistles and everything. And then we put the AC on, and of course our AC in the car is like horrible. If I put it up to 4 max, I'll blow out my whole panel to my AC, my defroster, my heat. Oh gosh, George, I hope it all goes well, honey. And so we go to put the AC on. We have it like on 68. Then we like, oh no, this is not cool enough. We put it down to 62, and I'm driving. My daughter's pressing buttons, and when she goes to press buttons, it was funny. What did I do here? She turned around and goes, "Mom, the steering wheel heats up." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "The steering wheel heats up." So she pressed the button, and my hand is starting to warm up because my hands were getting cold from the AC.
You were driving?
I was driving. I drove the whole time up to Jemison, Alabama, and back. And but we came back here and we loaded up the car. What we didn't realize was how big the back part is, because it's the 2 seats in the front. Then it fits, I think, 3 here and 3 the next row back. Those both folded down. Oh wow, George. I really do hope all goes well, honey. I really do. Heart doctor. Oof. Um, so we loaded up my wheelchair, my walker, my shower chair, the cooler, which was huge. I don't know if you can't see it because it's behind this, but it's an orange big plastic cooler that just had drinks in it and 2 sandwiches for our road trip up. And and then it had our clothes and everything like that. So we're doing really good. We get ready to go and everything. And we loaded up the car and we take off. Hi, George.
All
Hey,
right.
George.
So I left here at 11 o'clock in the morning, and got there about 5:10, I think, 4:30, 5:10, somewhere in there. We made pit stops along the way to rest my legs because I can only do so much driving before it starts bothering my knees and my foot because of the disability. My daughter doesn't drive, and so we get up there and we get to the hotel. It's two doors around the corner from the office. Everybody else is down at the other end of the outside corridor or around the pool area. So we were way away from everybody. But we met up. I texted everybody. I'm like, I'm here at the hotel, and we met up at Shoney's, which is like the other side of the building, and across the parking lot. So it was attached pretty much to where the hotel was. And Gary, aka Belt Loop, and his beautiful wife Tammy, they bought my daughter and I dinner that night, and then we had free breakfast. And the next night, Danny bought us dinner, and then we had free breakfast, and we said our goodbyes. But in the in between time, we went to Petals from the Past Saturday. That was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, we went to Petals from the Past, and I went there to go see everybody. But I also wanted to meet Coghill Farm because I've been following them for about 4 or 5 years now. And we go to park, and it's not in a handicap spot. There's no pavement. It's all big rock and pebble and grass and dirt. And my daughter's like pulling and pushing and shoving and yanking, trying to get me across the parking lot to get to where some of the tables and the setups were. So we waited in line in there. That was like an hour. Their line was we had missed a longer line. We got to the shorter line, but it was still long. And then we pushed and shoved our way over to where everybody else was that was at the hotel, and a few other people. And we were like, hey, we sat there for a few minutes and we said, look, we can't get around. We can't see any of the tables. We can't visit with anybody. It's exhausting. My daughter's, pulling muscles that she shouldn't be pulling, and it wasn't compliant at all. And I wasn't the only one that had an issue. There was like a bunch of other people that had to leave because they couldn't get around. I mean, one woman that's staying at the hotel had a walker and oxygen, and she was having a hard time maneuvering the walker, and they gave up and went home back to the hotel.
Well,
So
you should
my
report
daughter
them
and
to
I,
the ADA about that stuff. Because
yeah,
they're totally that is not right. Because if
that's
they
not right,
say
but
that
I'm not gonna.
for the handicapped people included, well, they're in violation of ADA laws.
I know, but I'm not gonna put up a stink. I'm really not because I'm not gonna be going back there anyway. It was
Yeah,
that one.
I
It
don't
was the
blame you.
one day. I'm sure other people will complain about it. And so my daughter and I said we're gonna go find Bucky's. So Bucky's was like 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes away from Petals from the Past and the hotel. 'Cause the hotel was like 10 minutes down the road, 15 minutes down the road from there. So the other way. So we went to Bucky's and we bought out the store, and then we came back, and that's when we hooked up with everybody. And let me tell you, I had an amazing time with Lisa and Jesse, Jerry and Susan, the Butler family, and then Gary and Tammy and
Danny.
Emma and Danny and Terry and Tammy, which is um, Danny's mom. So there was two Tammys, and we all ate together and stuff. And then there was also Chuck from Blinda and Chuck was there, and another. I think there was one other person, maybe I can't remember. That was with us. Plus, oh my gosh, what's her name? Sue. I think she's a subscriber, like I don't want to call it fan, but you know how you are before you have a channel, a subscriber, a friend of a bunch of channels. She was there, so it was nice, and I was given some things. So and I'll show you one of the things that I bought also. So Let me tell you what happened. So I had talked to Jesse and Lisa before the event. Said, "Hey, bring me some jelly. I want to buy some sweet jellies." So she gives me a box, and in it was two of her stickers, or sticker, yeah, two of her stickers. Let me see here. Let me open this up. So I got. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a sticker and a magnet. So I got these from Lisa.
From Jeff and Lisa.
Yep, from Jess and Lisa. And then she brought me peach and jelly,
It looks good.
guava jam, and then I got plum jelly, strawberry butter.
Ooh.
Yeah. I got prickly pear jelly, and then I got mango jalapeno jam. I'm not a spice person, but she said try it. So this is gonna be a first for me all. So I got that, and then the night of the after coming back from Bucky's, she gives me one of these, but it was shaped differently. It's a cooler. It
Nice.
wasn't open yet, right? So it's a Bucky's cooler, and it's got Bucky etched here, his face on right here. But the funny part was when I went to Bucky's because I had seen one of their lives. I'm like, I tried to win one of the coolers. You okay, Annie?
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to win one of their coolers and I couldn't win. So I'm like, I'm going to buy my own. So I bought one. This was in a different shape, thinking, oh, it's a sister match. No, I expanded it open and it's the same bag. So I have two now.
You could always have backup.
Yep. Oh, and then I met Ann Dale. She was at the hotel. I don't want to forget her. So Ann Dale came with a bunch of little goodies for everybody. So she came with her stickers, and she came with some wooden spoons.
I was actually going to ask. She came with like wooden spoons too, didn't she?
Oh, you got spooned to death, huh?
Oh, I got spoons. Let me tell you, we all got to pick a spoon. I'd like to have been spooned differently with somebody else, but so we'll just leave it at G rated. So I was
Oh,
given.
God, you're no fun.
Well, I got to keep it a family channel. I got a young lady watching with us.
Oh,
I have to keep it G rated. Thank you. So
G or got
I have.
GD rated.
So I was given a magnet. So it's kind of like a business card magnet, so it's really cool. And then she gave me this sticker.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Wow.
And then I got these two more stickers.
Yes.
And then I got this beautiful wooden spoon. Look at this thing. Her uncle makes it. And I absolutely love it. So,
Oh, neat.
That is neat.
isn't that gorgeous?
That's neat.
Does it say like Andale Homestead on the back?
No, not in this one. This one doesn't say anything on it.
Was Jane
But it's
there?
but it's absolutely beautiful. So this is gonna sit on a cup. I have a bunch of little spoons that sits on my 3-tier tray over here on the counter. So it's gonna sit up there for display because it's just too beautiful to use. And then when I was at the event, one of the daughters was going around. I think it was a daughter. I think it was their daughter, passing around stickers. So I got hidden. This is the only stickers I got outside of Ann Dale, and Lisa and Danny Days and Gary. So I got these from Hidden Oaks Homestead, which is absolutely beautiful. The oak tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then from
Is that a
Danny,
pig
I
and
have
a
most of
chicken
her.
I seen on there?
I'm sorry, hon?
On that sticker? Underneath that tree.
Yeah,
Was that a pig and a chicken?
a pig and a chicken. Yep. Here.
I wasn't sure.
Oops.
So I kind of
Yep.
asked.
Yeah.
That's
That's nice.
neat.
Pig and a chicken. And then I got from Danny. I have most of her. I have most of her stickers and her magnet and her original sticker. But she gave me her keychain.
Oh,
Haha,
Yeah.
that's neat.
And then I got her last sticker. So I don't have this one.
that is
So that
nice.
will go. Now I've got all of her stuff. And then Gary gave me. I have all his stickers already, but I wanted another one of Nikki because Nikki I got to hang out with is absolutely adorable in person.
That is adorable.
That's cute.
And then I got Gary's magnet as well.
Kind of looks like Gary's dog there for a minute.
It is Gary's dog. That
Oh,
is
it is.
Gary's
Oh,
dog.
it is, huh?
Yeah, he had it
Yep.
put into like that.
That's
Yep.
so cute.
Spoiled brat.
So I got that and the jellies, and then I had bought myself two magnets. One that says "Mama needs coffee and life hasn't started without coffee" or something like that on my fridge. I forgot to get a Bucky's magnet from Alabama, and I didn't get a bumper sticker, or as Jesse likes to call them, a bookmark. But I also redid my sticker book before I left. So instead of the paper saying sticker book, this is what's on my sticker book album now. So it's all Volkswagen
Oh,
buses
wow.
front and back.
Nice.
So that's my sticker album.
Was
So all
Uh-huh.
my stickers go in here. Whoops. Where are they? Right here.
nice.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
see you
neat.
got Ashley, Shirley, or is that Shirley?
I got
Oh,
Pafford's, I got Jamie's, I got Charlie's from
let's see.
Arkansas Veteran, Brenda's, Lone Cowboy. I'll probably do a little video of all my magnets I have. I mean, all my stickers I have down the road. I have to add this group in, so the ones I just got recently. So they'll go in here. But yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I want
And
to
then
get
I
me a
brought
couple
one of
little.
these to I brought one of these for Emma, for Danny's daughter, filled with little stickers and stuff that I've been getting from like Shein and Temu and stuff like that. So
I
she
want to
got
get like a
that.
Dez,
little.
Yeah.
you've heard
Go ahead. Yeah.
you've heard of the rattlesnake egg joke, right? And you've
Uh-uh.
seen them, right? The
No.
rattlesnake egg joke.
Uh-uh.
Well, this right here is just one of the. This right here is just one of those I'm going to be getting even with off-the-wall prepper or KJ with.
Oh
This one,
boy.
it's not real. It's not real. See, all it is
Okay.
right there is just a washer with a piece of wire here and two rubber bands on it and a washer. So as you go and go and prime it, you got to twist this thing
Hi,
right here,
JMB.
put it in there. And when you open it, it makes a brrr noise like that there.
Okay.
And he's been tormenting me pretty much here lately. And I told him, you keep it up, I'm going to get even with you.
Hey,
Right there.
JMB.
I'm also going to be getting him let's see, those other, let's see, 6 gag gifts, which is the canned meat gifts,
Okay.
which is,
Hey, Coyote.
come on.
Coyote.
Come on.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
man,
funny,
this thing.
Coyote.
Hey, Dez.
Yeah.
Was not Rebecca. Was Brenda at the event too?
I'm sorry, was who?
Okay, the 6 can
Redbirds, Freedom
No,
Redbirds.
she was at a
Brenda?
different one.
of gag canned meat is okay. What they are, it's cream possum, armadillo, dillo, raccoon, yeti, and squirrel.
Oh my
Those are the ones
goodness.
that I'm getting him here, and that
Yeah, no.
will be, yeah, that's what I call my sweet revenge on him. That's what he gets for picking on me. Because see, I don't get mad. I get even, but I get even in a fun way. You pick on me,
That's
you're
true.
going to get picked on right back. Worse, so. He should know better than that. You know what that little sticker right there calls me? He calls me a possum head all the time. Keep it up,
That's funny.
Coyote. You're going to get it.
JMB,
I'll get
it
you
was
back.
a
It'll be a lot worse.
it was a nice
You should see
nice
the
trip.
trouble I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see the trouble I'm getting for a lady friend of mine that works over at Speedway. She was an old neighbor of mine. It's about a little bit bigger round than this right here. And what it'll have is her name right here, with kind of like a haunted house on it, pumpkins,
Uh
but her name's going to be up on top. It's going to be kind of spooky looking. All going to be black,
huh. Okay.
but the pumpkins right there are going to be orange though. And
Cool.
let's put
Cool.
it this way: she was born on Halloween, and I
Just
said
like
to her, "I
DJ.
bet you had a howling good time when you come out." She said, "Oh yeah, sure did."
DJ's
Oh
a
damn it!
Halloween baby too.
Uh huh.
But yep, got to keep it. We got to keep it G-rated there, George, or I'm gonna have to bring you down, dude.
But like I said, these right here are it's all those two right there are nothing but gag gifts is what they are.
Hi,
So I can get
Hi,
even
Vicky. Yeah, I
so I
gotcha.
can get even with KJ, and then that tumbler I'm getting for Dana, which I've ordered already. I've already paid for it. Now he's just got to go and make it. And when he sends it to me, I take that right there. I got to get her a card that's funny for Halloween, because it's her birthday. And I got
Okay,
to take it
good,
over there to
Nancy.
her and give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Thank you for
already
letting
had.
me know that, Nancy.
Hey, Vicky.
Yeah,
How's it
getting
going?
Sorry.
that CAT scan. I've had one already on my heart, but my cardiologist, she wants another one on my heart. And then let's see, before that, I got to go in for a stress test here, which doesn't bother
Right.
me none. I've had them before. Let's see.
Excuse me while I fan down, but I am roasting my tushy off.
Oh, Lord,
Oof.
Yeah,
Des.
No, I'm
Saturday's
just
when I got to
hot.
go in and have that CAT scan done.
Hmm.
And then I got to go on Monday. I got to go and call up for the ride, the stress test.
Yeah.
And that's for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. Then I got to go in to see the doc. I got to go in and get the results the 6th. And then I got to go in and see Dr. Gonzalez. And then I got to find out when she wants to see me for the results of that CAT scan.
Oh my goodness. You've got a full calendar,
It
dude.
doesn't bother me now. I've had them before. And
I
I've
know,
already
but
seen the vampires already. And
I don't
one
mind.
thing that I
The
did was
vampires don't bother me.
What do you think about my
when
new
I had
picture?
my cross military, I said to the one guy, "Does this
I
scare
like
you
it.
out? Does it?" He goes, "Nope." I said, "Oh, crap, you're no fun." No, just teasing the gal down here off the Scottsdale Drive. That's
Yeah.
that's a new hospital branch that's out here for YMC, for my hospital out here, which is good.
Good.
'Cause that way, like if I have to go in and if I have to go in and get some blood drawn, instead of going into town to get it drawn, I could probably just go out here to the hospital out here and have it done out here. Because then I don't have to worry about my scooter messing up on me real bad.
Right.
Because that scooter mine would just give me problems. Because what I did was I
I,
used that there and my gorilla cart. I hauled 20 gallons of water. I hauled them home. Full gallons of water. 2 5 gallons and let's see, 10, 5. I had 10
Hey,
one, no,
Jamie.
yeah, 10 1 gallon jugs of water, which ain't too bad.
yeah. You gotta be careful. You don't kill your gorilla cart though.
Well, I was coming home right there. That thing right there, it takes the power away from my scooters. What that there does. So
Yeah.
I'm not. I won't be able to go and use that uh, that gorilla cart of mine too much. Every once in a while I'll use it, but I'm going to have to go and get myself another set of batteries
Yeah. Yeah. You got
Well,
just
you
be
should.
careful.
Oh yeah, you should have seen the dirt that was on that where the battery pack right there was at. That puppy was just thick with dirt. So when I got home, I took the battery pack off, took and put it back in my stucco shed, where to go and charge up. I took the hose, and I hosed off the front part, and then I hosed off where the battery pack is supposed to be at, and it worked a lot better today.
Yeah.
So I went down Scottsdale Drive to the hospital, New Branch Hospital out here. I came home, still had plenty of power.
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry if I blew anybody's ears out. Oh, I'm busy. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Bless you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I hate those big sneezes. They kill me.
Every time
Oh,
when I sneeze, Diz, it gives me a headache. I swear.
I
It
hate
gives me
having
a
allergy
scratchy
attacks.
throat. Yeah, I don't have allergies. Hi, Nini.
Nene.
No
What I
allergies, but I'm
what I
good.
usually
Thank you,
do is
Vicky.
I have a bunch of these right here, Zyrtec melts.
Hmm.
That that's a dissolve type tablet.
Yeah.
I get those right there, and like if I'm out, I'm sneezing up a storm. All you do is just take two of these right here off and just pop them right in my mouth, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd go
I
out
don't
and
have.
blow my snot locker every once in a while.
Well, I have no allergies, and I don't know where these sneezes came from, so they just came out of nowhere. But
Oh,
we're
I've
gonna
had
say,
that happen to me.
yeah. Hold on.
One thing I hate, is coughing so much right there, and all of a sudden, bang, goes right into a sneezing attack. Ugh,
Oh, my cousin, she could do
I
six in a row.
don't like
Usually,
that.
I have one or two big ones. That's it. Let me
Mine,
see.
let's see, mine goes up to about 13, and then that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm usually one or two. Not even with a cold do I get like multiple sneezes. What
Right.
did I buy at Bucky's? I bought all right, hold on. I bought some snacks, which are over here. I got two magnets on my fridge. I bought one of these.
That is neat. I like that.
Yeah. And I was gifted one which but it was not put together. So I thought it was a different type of tote. You know how if you look at totes they're like this, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like that.
Uh,
Almost like a smile with handles. So that's what I thought it was. And I get home and cuz I thought, "Oh, I got to match, with the camouflage." I'm like, "Oh, I can now have two different style bags." No, I get home I start like, "Oh, there's a clasp over here. There's a clasp over here." I'm like, "Oh my gosh. I got gifted one just like the one I bought. So now I have two and they hold 24 drinks. So if I ever do a road trip, one will hold the drinks and one will hold all the cold food.
yeah.
I
So
think she meant I think she meant to say was, what did you buy to eat?
what did I buy to eat? Oh, buy to eat. I bought sorry. I bought pulled pork and I bought banana chips. I bought steakhouse jerky from the counter. Two pieces to share with my kids because it was like $31 a pound, and I wanted only a little bit anyway, and the three of us don't need a lot. And then I bought a small banana pudding to share with my daughter.
I love their banana pudding. It is so good.
Yeah, my son and I split a large one. She's not into pudding and bananas and stuff that much. She'll have one once in a blue moon, but she liked it. She was impressed. So I was like, "You like vanilla wafers, right? Or the vanilla wafers
Vanilla
cookies."
wafers? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she likes those. So I'm like, "That's what that cookie is inside." Oh, and the bananas were teeny little pieces, so she liked it.
Now, Bucky's pulled pork. Oh Jesus Christ, it's so good.
I just wish it was hotter. Like
Yes,
the sandwich wasn't hot enough.
agreed.
That's the only bummer part. And then I saw a beautiful classic car parked. We're sitting there eating in the handicap spot, and it was our lunch basically at that time. And we go, and I'm looking at the big mirror. Not the mirror. What's that called? Desiree, wake up! It's the big front window. You know how you go in the side doors, and there's a it extends out before you go
Picture
through the
window.
the picture window. So I'm looking at a glare, and it's this beautiful red color, and you
Oh,
could see the
man.
chrome of the hood. And I'm like, Serena, can you get out of the car and go over there and take pictures of all angles of that car for me, please? So she got out. She talked to the couple because they had just parked and asked permission to take pictures of their car, and so she took pictures for me.
Did it
Did she
have
Yeah.
have
pins on the
fun?
back?
Um.
Des?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's on my
Because if it
phone.
did, then it's back in the 50s then.
Did she have fun meeting Gary and Butler Family Farm?
Yes. Yes. And her name is Coffee Mama. So she joined Gary's channel, Jerry's channel, Lisa and Jesse. She joined Danny's channel and Ann Dale's channel.
Wait, she has her own channel now too?
No, a supporter. There we go. She's gonna be a supporter.
Oh,
So yeah,
I thought she had a channel. I was gonna say I'll subscribe right now.
no, she doesn't have a channel. Not that I know of, anyway. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this car. All right. Oh, and I took a picture. They're hiring. Okay. So I took a picture of their sign. I don't know if you can see it, but they oh shoot. Oh,
There we go.
nope,
I
wrong
can
one.
see it.
Hold on, that's the car.
Yeah.
Hold. Okay, hold on. So this is their sign of hiring. Okay. So
Okay.
a restaurant crew. Sorry, a restroom crew to clean the restrooms is $20 an hour. A cashier, gift maintenance, and warehouse and grocery stocker is 18 an hour. Food service and car wash is 21 an hour. Team lead is $20 to $23 an hour. Department manager is 25 to 33. Assistant food service manager 33 to 42. Full time 35 to 50 hours, no experience necessary. Assistant general manager 100K to 150. Car wash manager 125K. Food service manager 125 to 175K. General manager 150 to 225K. And then it goes 401K, 100% match up, 6%, 3 weeks paid off, use it, cash it, roll it over. Healthcare, part-time available, plus $2 an hour for overnight, plus $2 more an hour for overnight. Apply at Buc-ee's. I'm like, can we move near a Buc-ee's? I'll send my kids over there to work. So this is
That is that car, that red car.
yeah.
It is
I'm
from the
going back
50s.
to. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, I love classic cars, and I keep on
I just
delete. I keep
spotted
on.
I just spotted the back right there, and it's got fins on it, so it is back in the 50s.
Yeah, but hold
I
on.
think it's 56 or 57. I'm not sure which it is.
Okay, it's not gonna work that way. All right. So when I looked in the mirror, I saw. I mean, in the window, I saw that right.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
front. I didn't see the rest of the car. I just saw the front glare and on the grill.
Yeah, that's a
That white
57,
car next to it, is that
maybe
the
a
one y'all drove?
56. Oh, I'm not sure which it
Okay,
would
here we
be.
go.
That's
If it would,
nice.
Yeah.
it's trying to.
It's got
It's
fins
trying
on the
to.
back end right there if you look carefully.
It does. I'm going to get you to the back in a second. So there's the back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's in the 50s. That
The
car
camera's
right there is.
trying to focus on my fingers, so give it a second. Stop focusing on my fingers and focus on the car. Hold on.
Yeah.
See if I can. There we go.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's
but
That's
it was absolutely
that's a
gorgeous, and I'm like,
doggone sure.
I was just like, there we go. Here's even better.
that looks
Yeah, it's a
nice.
it's either
Yeah.
56 or 57. I'm not sure. It might be a little bit earlier. I'm not sure what year it is for
So
sure.
you see
But
the
I know.
white car? You see the white car next to it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Now you see the black car over there?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. My butt sticking out, but that's how big the car is in the spot.
Oh,
So
you mean use a car now? I did not know that.
yeah.
So
That white
you
car is
left
the
yourself
one
wide
that
open for that
does.
one, Dave. You left
And I
yourself
was in the
wide open
black
for that
car.
shot, bro.
But I feel like that was the car, or I could have been the third spot. I could have been on the other side of that one. But my car was a beast. I loved it. I had a good time. I did, like I said, I just wish I could have met everybody from Pedals from the Past, but there was just no way of maneuvering. Oh, back to that story about how I got how I got back to the car. So they have the little mule cars going by with the workers in it, and the kid went by. He must have been like 16, 17 years old. I'm like, hey, can you go ask your boss if you can give me a ride back to the car? There's no way my daughter can push and shove and yank me back to the car, which is way over there by the little greenhouse on that side. So I didn't see him come back up. My daughter said he's coming, but he came with I guess his boss or one of the bigger guys. And so he had him back the little mule up to me and help me get out of the wheelchair and like walk over to the little mule to get in. And then my daughter is taking the empty wheelchair and the bag and the umbrella, and she's jogging behind. And she's like, okay, I can maneuver this empty. There's no way I can maneuver with somebody in it. So she comes trotting behind us. And I'm like, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I said, I wish I could have gone and seen everything, but I couldn't see anything. I couldn't enjoy it. And I told the guy, too, that when I was getting there, I said, I came here to enjoy everything and I couldn't see nothing. So we're going
Y'all
to
get a
Bucky's.
shirt for this year's event?
I'm sorry?
Did y'all get a shirt for this year's event like Danny had?
No, no. I didn't buy anything. I didn't get to do anything. So, but I was mostly there anyway. I mean, I'd love to have met, like, I met Tropical Tropical, what is it? Tropical, oh, gosh, I hate when I don't do the channel right. Um, Black Tropical Homestead. I met them, and they're doing an event in Savannah in April, but I don't know if I'm going to go because I have to figure out about renting a car and going. Um, but I would love to go and see what that's all about. And I'd probably have a better time because it's indoors, so I can get around better.
Yeah.
And then and meet other channels that would go to that event, probably from this side of the coast, and maybe some that would come from, you know, maybe like Alabama, Mississippi. Maybe Lisa and Jesse go to it. I don't know, but it would be kind of cool to go to that. Um, but I really wish I had gotten to see the Brown family and some others from down here that went, or in Georgia that went. But oh, and Ginger, she drove like 3 hours Saturday night. Like her husband had Joe fix it, and he had gone, and he was driving for like 7 hours. He came home, the truck was all filled, and she goes, "How long would it take you to get the truck emptied and be on the road to go see Lisa and Jesse and everybody in Clanton because we were in Clanton." And 30 minutes, they called up Tiffany from Mud Mascara, and she said, "I'll be ready." And they drove 3 hours to come see us, spend an hour or so, and then they went back. And on the way back, they stopped at a Bucky's because they had to get back to the homestead, whatever. But who goes and drives 3 hours, comes hangs out an hour or two, and drives another 3 hours back? On top of that, did already 7 hour drive that day. That's a lot of driving. A
Did you get a
lot of
picture
driving.
with Danny?
Danny's got the picture. I'm gonna see if Danny can send it to me. I didn't film anything. I didn't take any pictures. Nothing. I have one picture with Cog Hill Farms, Cog Hill, Jason and Brooke, and I got my picture taken with them, but I'm not posting it until I edit the hell out of it. Excuse my French, but whew, I looked rough, and nobody pulled down my pant legs, so I want to crop the picture up to about like right here, so you only see this much of us,
It
and the
sucks
and the
that
and the
DJ
top of
didn't
the
get to come.
top of the ham. I'm sorry.
Sucks DJ didn't get to come. He would have had fun though, probably,
Oh yeah, but he would have had a hard time getting around.
because he's in
There was no way of getting around. I mean, there was people there with walkers and wheelchairs and push carts, not push carts, but what is it, the electric scooters and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and
scooter.
they were
Yeah,
having a hard time.
His is a
And
scooter
that.
or is it like a wheelchair?
mine's a wheelchair,
His is
but
like
his is not, but it's heavy, and they would have a hard time maneuvering on that kind of terrain. There was just no smooth, you know, ride for a wheelchair, a walker, or a scooter of any
Yeah.
kind.
now. If Devil Dog was there, ooh, y'all would have been entertained.
Whenever there's sand, like out here,
Yeah,
whenever there's sand, like on the sidewalk right there, I have to stay away from that dang stuff, or else
yeah,
my scooter will just bog down real bad. So
yeah,
I don't even go across uh, between 12E and Scottsdale Drive. I don't do that there. I just go on down to where there's a bike path, and I go straight on down Scottsdale Drive
yeah.
that way.
It's rough. It's really, really rough. I
Well,
don't wish it on. I don't wish it on anybody.
yeah. Now I went over to see my Dr. Hokobo, which is my neurologist,
Yeah,
and they did not have a sidewalk all the way down there to his office. I got down there about as far as McDonald's. I had to go and get away. I had to get off the Deborah thing, and I had a hard time keeping it up there on the side of the road because a bunch of cars were coming by.
yeah,
And every once in a while, the bottom of my scooter would kind of scrape um on the side of the road there.
it's hard. People don't understand when you're in, even when you're in a motorized wheelchair. It's not easy because I had one of those too.
Yeah.
It's not.
Mhm.
It's heavy. It's like my chair was 350 pounds without me in it, and that's a heavy chair. So, but my
Yep.
wheelchair, my electric wheelchair, died like 10 years ago, and
Oh,
yeah, and Medicare said, "Oh, you can have one, but you can't take it outside your house." Well, I can't use it in my house. I can't maneuver inside my house with it, and they won't pay for a regular wheelchair with the extended legs, for the legs to go up and stuff, so I can elevate my legs. They won't do it. They won't pay for it. So I had to go to a yard sale, and I found a wheelchair. But now where your hands sit, that broke off. It's got no feet, nothing for my feet to sit on, so it drags
oh
and
man.
catches, which makes it hurt my knees more. And then my walker I got at Goodwill, but it doesn't have the band in the back, so you can sit in it. Like what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yours.
about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
roller is what they call
yeah. So I don't
them.
have that either. But
That's a
at least
bitch.
I've got something to use to get around when I have to go to the store. Because a lot
Yeah,
of times there's no scooters. Down here is not really in some of the stores. It's not handicap friendly. The rows are
yeah.
crowded. It's hard to move around. It's not really.
That's the way it is over here at the Walmart stores right there down here. And
Well, our
everywhere you
Walmart,
go,
it's easy to get around.
yeah, but you got a bunch of junk in a way though. Because they're supposed to keep those aisles clear, and they got the middle aisle right there, all full of junk.
Yeah, that's stuff in clearance. That's why. And sometimes when they remodel the store, because that's what they did over here, they put it in the bigger aisles because they're moving the aisles over and they're fixing it and rearranging and making the aisles a little bit bigger and consolidating and getting rid of things that are not selling. So that's what they did to a couple of our Walmarts over here. But the aisles are bigger and clearer, except for in the clothing section. That's hard to get around.
Yeah, that's what they did over here at my Fry's store over here, which would be, I don't know if you have a Kroger over there or not.
The
But
Kroger, no.
let's see, mine is Fry's Kroger, Fry's Smith Kroger, and I can get around in my store. But let's put it this way: they remodeled
Hi,
it and
Ruby.
everything, and now I have to go and learn where everything right there is at because they
Yeah.
had it fixed up once. They remodeled it. I got used to it now. Now they went and remodeled it again. So now I have to go
Right.
and figure out where everything right there is at now.
Yeah, I know because
And
it's
I
like
don't even know
you
where.
go in, you know where to go, and then they change things up on you. It's like, stop changing things. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I get that. Yeah, we have Winn-Dixie, Publix, Fresh for Less, Piggly Wiggly, which I will not go to the Piggly Wiggly here. I'd go somewhere else, but not here.
How about an
Hi,
Aldi?
John. How are you, honey? I'm sorry.
You ever got an
Aldi's. We have
Aldi?
Aldi's. Yeah, we have two of them.
Not here in Yuma, nope. Or even out here in the
Yeah,
foothills.
I go there
Except my
just to get
Phoenix.
my
Got one store up
just
there
to
in
get my
Phoenix.
bagels and I go there for my bagels and bread, and then the holiday time I'll go get like a ham or something because it's a better price. I get mostly my meats at well, I get my what is it? I get my
Ooh, Kobe
hamburger,
just left.
Kobe. I get my hamburger and I get my chicken at Sam's Club because Walmart is $2.97 for chicken boneless chicken breast, and Sam's. Okay, Kobe, no problem, honey. And at Sam's Club it's $2.69, I think, a pound.
Mm.
So I'll go and get $2.69 a pound over $2.97 a pound.
I can't even get to town.
And then like the 3 pound things of hamburger meat
Oh yeah.
was like it went up to like 16 something. So I buy a 10 pounder for 33 or 31 to $33, and then I split that, and that's still cheaper than me buying 3 pounders, and I'd still be a pound short, and it'll still be over the price. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I said, I can't even get to town unless I have an appointment in town. Like
yeah,
with a specialist or with my regular doctor, and that's about it.
yeah. I
Because
do
the
that
buses
once a
are not
month.
running very good down out here. We're running
Yeah,
twice a day, once in the morning and once at night.
that stinks.
So let's put it this way: the YCAT bus out here, that's what we call it. They've lost my business completely. Until they can start learning to keep these buses out here running every hour instead of just twice a day,
Yeah,
it'd be great.
yeah,
They did that during this modernized flu garbage. They ran it only twice a day for a while. Then they were
yeah,
charging for the bus to go in to the college, then from the college on into town. Now I can't get there, and the rides I can't even go get any
Hey,
batteries for my
CD.
scooter.
Yeah,
So they're probably next month right there. Hey Huga. Here next month I'll probably either next month or else the month after next month. I'm gonna have to go and get myself another set of batteries for my scooter.
yeah. My chair I
And
got in 2003, and it died in 2010 years ago. So what? 2013, 2012, somewhere in there. You're supposed to be able to get one every 5 years. Like if I was up north back in Massachusetts, I would have it, no problem.
yeah,
And I could take it out. But down here, can't take it out. Not allowed to.
that's where they wanted to come over here and check out my place with it, and I could only use it inside my trailer, my scooter. My trailer right here is too small for a scooter. So I got to be able to go and use it outside where I can go down, get my groceries, pay my bills, get back home.
Yeah.
I said, no.
Yeah. They don't understand that.
That's
They don't
because they don't
understand that.
deal with that stuff. They don't have to
Yeah.
go and get on a scooter at all.
Yeah.
Well, let's
That's
see
just
them
like,
go and spend at least 24 hours on one.
yeah. It's not just that, but before I moved down here, I used to live in private housing. It was income based. It wasn't through the state. It was through a private division.
Yeah.
And so, if my income went up, when my disability rose, my rent rose. Even if it was $5, my rent would go up. And then my disability went down, the rent would go down. And I had to pay lights and everything, which is a killer on me. And crap, I lost my train of thought now. Oh,
It
so
was
I
the
went
payment
from
on the
I got it. It came back. I had to think for a second. So I went from one housing place that was private subsidy that did not have any family handicapped 3-bedroom apartments. None. It had 1 and 2 bedrooms, but it was in the elevator building, and the elevator is always broke, so there's no way out if you're disabled. Right,
Oh, no.
right.
That's not good.
So they
That's
had
totally
torn
illegal.
down. Yeah, they tore down the
I should
city
know because
housing.
I am, yeah, myself, I'm a retired forest firefighter. And I know when something is illegal.
Yeah,
Like that right there.
yeah. They tore down the city housing because it was built back in the 40s and 50s, and it had asbestos and stuff. So they wanted to modernize it. So they cleared it all out, built townhouses, and they put wall units in the living room and the master bedroom in the front of the house, and nothing in the back of the house. Okay, so the afternoon sun comes in the back of the house where the kids' bedrooms are, and then so my light bill was over $400 a month for a 3-bedroom, 1 floor, and my AC could never reach the back to cool off the back of the house. The bathroom, which is supposed to be handicapped accessible, is big enough to get in with a wheelchair, but you have to step up into the shower, into the tub. So it feels like you're missing 2 stairs as you're climbing in, and when you go to climb out, you feel like you're missing a step and you're falling out of the tub. They
Yeah.
had no like roll-in shower or anything like that, or walk-in shower. It was
Yeah.
step up into and step out of. And then to
That's what it
cook,
is here in my trailer. I
it's
got a
crazy.
tub that I have to go and take and use. Oh, it's a deal
I
where
just
I got to go and clean out the drain system with it.
Yeah. Well, I wish they had like the counter could be like risen and lowered.
I got to use this thing right here to go and clean out my drain system because
Yeah.
I think I've got a bunch of hair because it's slow draining.
Yeah.
Very,
It's
very,
definitely
very
hair.
slow draining.
You got to take, you know where the round thing is and the lever?
Mhm.
You need to take that out because there's a lot of hair caught in there too. So if you can
Well,
unscrew it and take it out and be able to get the hair out of there, that will help. But
not
let me get
mine.
back to the story real quick. So the kitchen had no counter underneath, but you couldn't look into the stove. Like this right table right here is like what you would see at a restaurant. You know, the metal legs and it's got the
Mhm.
counter. So my counter was like at regular people height, stand up straight. I couldn't look in to cook if my life depended on it, but I kept burning my arm trying to reach in and stir the pot. It's like, are you kidding me? You have to bring it down. You have to have it so that it can be brought down or raised back up again, so that those of us that are disabled and wheelchairs can actually look into the pot, see what we're cooking, cut our vegetables, cook and feel like a regular person, and not have to
Yeah,
rely on somebody to do it for us. I
they
can't even
don't
go
care.
into my kitchen anymore here because it's a townhouse and it's 1994 townhouse. I don't have the money to retrofit this place. I wouldn't be able to get in there with my wheelchair anyway. There's just no room in the galley area to go through the entrance. So
Yeah,
I have to
they don't
rely on the
care.
kids.
All they see is just this right here, the almighty dollar.
Yeah.
They look at
But
you.
I kept
They
on saying if you're gonna build a handicapped apartment or a house, you need to be in a wheelchair for at least a couple of weeks and try to live in that house. Cook, get in and out of the tub. If you're able to stand up, be able to or roll your wheelchair into the shower to take a shower, in your chair if you have to, or maneuver onto your shower chair and not have to climb into a tub because your knees are shot, and be able to
Yeah.
cook and wash dishes and feel like a regular person.
They don't care, like I said.
People don't realize it, when they build these places or
Yeah.
when they're having an event at their place, that it's not easy to maneuver as a disabled person or an elderly person. Period. They're no longer they're not disabled. They're just elderly and having a hard time, and they have to use their walkers so they don't fall. They want to be like everybody else, and it's just. Sorry, I'm moaning and groaning about not being able to do anything at the event.
Hey, don't feel bad, girl. Don't feel bad.
Got a hole in my lip. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's not good.
No.
You might want to go and sew that sucker up there, girl.
I'm drinking also. I'm like, whoa. But I would do that event again if I can come up with the money. Not that event itself, like the pedals from the past, but meeting everybody. I would do that in a heartbeat again because that was where it was at. That was
Yeah,
friendship. That
they
was,
should have had. You should have had it indoors, not outdoors like that. That is
yeah.
totally wrong.
Hopefully, they'll realize if they do it again, they need to figure out how to make it more handicap friendly. That's all.
Well, they're supposed to keep that there. They're supposed to keep something on there where people, like a scooters like, or a wheelchair like you, or like in a scooter like me, and some of the other people.
Yeah,
Where we
walkers.
can get out there and get going through there
Yeah,
instead of going and bouncing all over the place. If you have some food right there, it's usually spilt all over the ground. To me, that's not right.
yeah. But that's all right. Like I said, we left there. We went down the road to Jack's. Got my daughter got iced coffee. We got some Coke and we got Coca-Cola, and we got some a big thing of water. And we did a road trip. Hi,
What type of
Linda.
iced
How are
coffee
you,
does
honey?
she like?
I'm sorry.
What kind of iced coffee does she like?
Just no, she's not one of those fancy schmancy. She'll put caramel and cream, regular coffee,
Yeah.
like a shot of
What I do
caramel.
is I go and I get hazelnut iced coffee. And
Yeah,
for me, it's got to taste like hazelnut.
yeah. I'm not like For me, it's like Colombian coffee and Irish cream.
Yeah.
No. I got rid of the Irish cream. It's Italian cream now. I don't put any sugar
Yeah.
in it anymore, but I don't like cold coffee. It's got to be hot, hot. I like hot coffee all year.
Yeah. This is what I get right here. It's these right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Then I'll
I have
use
backup.
connectors after I get through with all my beads.
Yeah,
Put my beads in those right there, and they're pretty good to have.
yeah. I have the powdered backup regular flavor for if we have a hurricane. I at least have some cream for my coffee because
Oh yeah.
I have a French press. I have a tea kettle to boil water, and I'm good to go. As long as I can have my coffee, I'm happy camper.
Yeah, the way prices are
Shirley.
going up,
Yeah,
you can't really afford anything anymore.
I know. I know. But back to that car. I got to hit the
Yeah.
lottery.
Huh.
That car was amazing. I'm doing okay, hon. I'm doing okay. I was talking about my trip and stuff, and then we're talking about how not handicap friendly it was. I'm glad you got to see Jerry and Susan. Or you did, right? Shirley, or no, that didn't happen.
I'll be right back.
I
I'm going to get me
forget
some
now.
coffee here.
Alrighty. Oh, I wish I could buy a car. If I hit the lottery, I'm buying the car. I'm buying a car like the one I drove. Okay, good. Good. If I did hit the lottery, I'm buying a GMC Terrain. I'm gonna tell you that car was absolutely beautiful. I didn't think I would be able to drive a beast like that, and it fit everything in it that I can have. And if I want to do a road trip, there's plenty of room for three of us in it. Oh my gosh, that car was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
The only thing you can do, Des, is just keep wishing. The only thing I can say, just keep wishing, girl. Just
Oh,
keep
I've been
wishing.
wishing for years. I've been wishing for years. I'm still wishing for my divorce.
Ooh.
I've been separated for 13, well, living in two different states for almost 14 years, but kind of separated living in the same house since 2003. I'm selling
Ow.
cars on
Oh,
eBay
my nose
store.
is itch.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. Well, I wish my nose didn't itch so bad. Be
I can't
great.
afford a car, seriously. The car I have now is my cousin's. It's 2005. It rattles, shakes, and everything else. It's making all sorts of noises. I'm waiting for it to fall apart on the road. The AC on it is
It's
horrible.
like a
That's why
little
I'm
kid.
like,
I should say kind of like a baby. He doesn't go
oh,
anywhere without a rattle.
it's horrible though. It's like it went into the shop. It needed some work done on it. It came out of the shop worse than it went in. Like more noises than when it went in. It needs a racketeering steering. It needs suspension work. It needs the power steering is leaking again or something. This I've had four new power steering pumps put in that this last past year. It needs. I mean, it just needs. It needs and needs and needs.
In other words, just jack up the radiator and drive a new car underneath the dead bird thing.
It needs two
That's
door
what my mother would
handles.
say when
It
she was
also
alive.
needs two door handles. That's how bad it is.
Ooh. Like I said, just jack up
But
the radiator cap and drive a new one right underneath the dead bird thing.
yeah, I mean I like the size of it and everything like that. It's a 2005 Hyundai Tucson, so it's big enough. But I have to like kind of maneuver everything around, the back seat somehow. With if I three of us are in the car to get my wheelchair in there or my wheelchair and my walker
Oh
because
yeah.
it's barely enough room. Hey Josh, how are you, honey? So yeah, but I am ready for another road trip. I got two coolers now that match. So
Yeah, I noticed that.
oh, and then also the store at Shoney's had all Beanie Babies. So I went and got myself two Beanie Babies, an old one and a new version. So the old one, oh, he's got some. Let me show you the old one, the old style, if you remember. Yeah, I'm going to be 60 and I like my stuffed animals. Okay, folks. So this beanie, there was two. There was a green one, like a lime green, and there was a yellow one. And the yellow one caught my attention because look what it's got on him.
Huh.
He, so this is piece two. Hey Xander, I'm showing off my stuffed animals I got at Shoney's. And then because of Al from my back step, Al Chafe, I have Misu, my little Siamese kitty.
Oh wow. Well, here's one of mine that I got.
Oh, I like him.
This one, sorry, you can't have him.
That's all right.
I know
I've
I'm being a
got
brat.
Scooby
This one is called
Doo. I've got yes, it's Doris, but
Take
the name on it is called Misu. Oh, I'm hot.
a look
All
at
of a sudden,
this
it feels
one.
like somebody just turned up the engine. Oh, I like him with the spot on his eye.
It looks like a
He's pretty
target
cool.
dog, right?
Yeah, yeah,
This is Butch.
he's pretty cool.
These right here were my mother's.
Well, this is what you guys all, a lot of you know I collect gnomes. So I got my newest witch gnome. Some of you have seen him already. Hey, feathered friends.
Look at this
So
right here. This one here is
this is my little witch. This is my little gnome now. My newest
ah,
gnome for Halloween.
he's cute.
And it's got let me see if I can get the bell. On the bell, it's a pumpkin on its hat. And
Uh-huh.
she says on her tag, she says, um let me see, what does she say? Hey Radio Man. On her tag
This
she
is Yui.
says, Never mind the witch, beware the cat. Oh, I like Yui.
Yeah.
Never, beware the cat. So this makes, I
Take a look
think,
at
number.
this.
Oh, I like him. This one
Now
here, I
he's a
think,
tie
makes.
also.
Yeah, this one
The
makes,
thing
I
is,
think,
it
number
didn't have the
34.
tag on him though.
I think this makes number 34 gnome from this designer. My son had that one. We had the mini beanie of that one from McDonald's. My cats play with it. They carry it around.
Oh jeez. This one is
You got
Spunky,
the lamb, Spunky. Cool. Yeah,
and I got
we
this one
go
right
ahead.
here, and the
The
name
little
is
lamb.
I don't know. And then
Huh.
I got her a big huge walrus
Yeah.
that I had found over there in Washington State.
Okay.
And that puppy right there, it talks. You gotta go and squeeze the paw, like it's right here, and he starts talking.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's also supposed to be a buffalo one there too, but uh, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. Oh, let me show you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second. I also, because of Jesse and Lisa, there's such bad influences on me. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn off the camera for a second while I go get what I wanted to get, so I can
Okay.
show you guys what else I got. So they like to go to Ollie's a lot. So I bought some stuff from Ollie's.
Man, that puppy hurts.
And I like the Harry Potter movies, but I also like Fantastic Beasts. So I couldn't find any Harry Potter, but I got this is show and tell, y'all. So I hope you don't mind show and tell.
Which is like kids in a candy store, might as well say.
I am. Especially when it's something I'm excited about.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
when I was at Ollie's, I saw garden flags. So I wanted to replace my garden flag out front and take one to the birth cottage. So this is some of the things I got. Excuse me, I'm out of breath, but so I got this one. Oops.
Oh wow.
And it says welcome. The little yellow bird it's for fall. So it's a small garden flag.
That's a little finch is what that there is.
No, Shirley, it's closing down. Oh man. And then I got this one with the cardinal, which is beautiful. So I don't know which one I'm going to give to the birth cottage yet.
Oh wow. That's pretty.
Excuse me. And then, okay, here we go with the gnomes.
Oh.
So this one's probably gonna go outside of my house. So it's cute. So then I like looking in the book section. We have an HOA, but it doesn't matter. Our HOA is not like that here.
That's what
I'm the only one that decorates my place really, really cute anyway outside. So
yeah.
I got flowers out there. I've got a little chair out there. I've got a bird bath out there. So that's that. But I get my space out front is like 3 or 4 steps from the wall to my parking space. So we built in some flower beds. So hey Gary. So my flower beds are full of lantana and Mexican heather, and there's an agave there. So then I'm looking at the books while I'm at Ollie's, and I got this from my friend and my friend's partner, because she's her family's from Mexico. She was born in United States, but her family's from Mexico, like grandparents and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's like, I can never find a good Mexican cookbook because it's not true Mexican. And I bought her this because she made something in it, and I had given her the book, and I'm like, you know what? I want one for myself now.
Yeah.
So we hit like two ollies, one on the way up and one on the way back, and one of them didn't have it, the one in Dothan, but the one in Montgomery did. So I got this cookbook, which is really, really good, the Mexican Home Kitchen.
Oh
It's
wow.
absolutely beautiful. So I got this at Ollie's, and then um, you have a 1971 cookbook. Oh, nice Mexican cookbook. And then I like Fantastic Beasts and stuff like that, and Harry Potter. But like I said, I couldn't find Harry Potter, but I found three of the Fantastic books. So this one is called the film wizardry, the crimes of Grimwald. And so this is what the book looks like. And it opens up this is the spine, and it
Yeah.
opens up like this.
Oh whoa.
Yeah. And then it's like you open this up and there's like a note. So it's all through the book, like different things that you can open up. Let me see. So it'll be like something like this. Oop, something like
Yeah.
this, and then this opens, and then there's some information. And I mean, the pictures are just absolutely stunning in this book. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry,
Oh yeah.
guys. Um, so it's all through. It's about. Oops. It's all about. Sorry, guys. It's all about the book, the characters. This one's got a bookmark in it, and it's
Huh.
got Johnny Depp right over. Whoop, right over here, and his
Yeah.
character in the movie.
There's
So
two
this
movies
is
I didn't
this
like
one.
for 10 minutes. See, one was Dark Shadows, and the other one right there was the Lone Ranger. I did not like him in those two
I
movies.
like Lone Ranger.
Well,
I
that
didn't
one
like
right
her
there, I
Dark
did not.
Shadow.
Well,
And then
the
this is
movie
the second
Dark
book.
Shadows, I did not care for because in that movie right there, they made way too many mistakes, and in the movie The Lone Ranger,
Yeah.
they were making Jay Silverheels, who played Tano, the from the original series,
Uh
made him
huh.
look like a fool.
Okay. Hold on,
So I
guys.
did not
Hold
like
on.
that.
Gotcha. I'm trying to find something that's a little. Okay. Look at this in this book. Whoops.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's absolutely the drawings and everything in this book are absolutely amazing. And that's this book here.
Whoa!
It's huge. This book
Yeah.
was $6.99. $6.99 for this book.
Whoa!
Yeah.
How much is your sales tax over there?
7.5 here in this county.
Ours is, I think, 7.1 or
Yeah.
something. I don't remember.
This one's $3.99, and it's the last book that I got from on Fantastic Beast. And again, it's got Johnny Depp right here in this corner, his character.
Yeah.
And this is, let's see. So
Oh
it's
wow.
all about the movie and everything like that, and the
Yeah.
pictures are absolutely incredible. Let's see.
Oh.
I mean, I love looking like behind the scenes and how they have done the things up and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's just so cool.
Not through
The
either.
underbeans.
Oh wow.
So Yeah, it's just crazy, but it's really cool. And this book was $3.99. So, I mean, I got like 4, 5 books, four
Yeah.
books for a decent
Okay,
price, and then I got those flags.
sales tax out here in the county out here where I live at is
Yeah.
6.71, about $6. Yeah, well, 6.71%.
Yeah.
So like I said, about 6.7% sales tax out here. But in town, forget it.
Yeah, it's scary. It is. It's from the Fantastic Beast, Grinwald, and all that. Grindelwald. Yep.
Yeah.
I got 3 books. Absolutely stunning, stunning. The pictures, the cinematography, everything in it is just gorgeous. And one of them is kind of like a junk journal in a way, with the little things that open up and flip, and information behind it, and hidden little things, and that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Have you? I don't know if you've read any of Clive Cussler's books or not.
No, usually I read like Anne Rice, Kim Harrison, and then I read
Uh,
Nora Roberts and Debbie
okay, yeah.
McComber.
Okay, have you read her book Chasing Fire or Skies of
No,
Montana? Both those right
no.
there are both those right there are based in Montana. Both those right there are.
Oh, okay.
Chasing Fire is about the smoke jumpers from Missoula, call themselves Zulies. And then the Red Skies over Montana. And there's about a
Uh,
rancher, about a gal that's a rancher. And his and her sister right there is kind of afraid of this one guy because he's not supposed to be anywhere near her. She got a what is she got one of those protective orders against him. He can't
okay.
be within a certain amount of feet of her, but he still stalks her, and he kills everything that she, that she likes. That's nice.
Hurry! Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I better not be getting sick. Oh, it's a good thing I'm home until Monday.
I gotta go in Saturday and have that CAT
Hmm.
scan done. That's just down below here, and then God, I gotta go in. Got it.
In case you guys didn't see it while he's thinking for a second, I got this from Ian Dale at the event too.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely stunning. Her
Let's
uncle
see.
made these for her, and she brought a bunch of them. We got to pick it. We got to pick ours.
Yeah, the
You
13th I got
did?
not 13th, but well the
Dang,
25th and
Gary.
26th I gotta go in for that stress test in
Yeah.
town. 21st I got an
It,
appointment out here with the lung doctor, and then I gotta go and have some lab work done.
yep, you were saying that earlier.
Uh, from my other doctor, uh, Dr. Gonzalez. Oh man, is he ever a character? And then in October the 15th, I got not 15th, but the 16th. 6th, I mean. God, I can't talk right. I got
It was
to go
so
get
nice,
the
Shirley.
result.
Yeah. She brought in a
The
bunch of
10th,
them for everybody to take one. Go ahead.
yeah, then 10th, I got to go in for uh, the wellness
Yep.
uh, chat with him. And then I got the 4th of October, I got that MRI over at the bio clinic, which is just right across the interstate here. And here, the 8th, I got to go in for some lab work there done.
Hey, Marianne. Welcome, honey.
And then possibly here in about either December or later on in November, whenever Dr. Gonzalez's office calls me up, I got to go in and get the results of that right there.
Yeah.
But I tell you something. His nickname is Grumpy.
Uh,
I'm not kidding you. See, his wife called him that. My mother
That's
was going to
funny.
go and say hi to him, and his wife said to my mother, my late mother, they said no. She said, "You don't want to go see him." She said, "Why not? I just want to say hi." She said, "You don't want to see him. He's grumpy right now." And that's been his nickname. And one time I was there, he called me up to talk to my mother. This was on my old phone, my flip phone, which I use now as my converter phone. and and he wanted to talk to her, and I said, "One moment here, please." I said, "Mama, Dr. Gonzalez," and she says, "Hello, Dr. Grumpy." And, oh God, I thought I was gonna go mess my britches when she said that there for a minute.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe she actually called him Grumpy. And then, he talked to her for a little bit. She says, he wants to speak to you. So I let him know on what all's been happening. And we had a doctor out here. Let's put it this way. He opened up his
Oh, hold on a second.
Sure.
Xander, bring me some, will ya? Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Let's see, what was I saying? Yeah. We were the first time I was there, my mother went in there, and this guy's name is Dixon, Dr. Dixon. And all of a sudden, I was discussing with him, what I've noticed about my mother. I was talking professionally to him. All of a sudden, we heard this rooster crowing.
Yeah.
And we both were just quiet as a mouse. You could hear a pin drop around us. And I was listening again for it. It didn't go off.
Yeah.
So I started talking back professionally to him again about what I've observed on my mother and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, we heard that cock-a-doodle-doo again. And he opens up his mouth. He says, "I don't know where he's at, but I'm going to see if I can get some eggs off of him." So I found this one rooster egg. I took it in. I gave it to the gal. The gals up there at the old ER desk right there to give to him, but he never did receive it when I went in there because I had fractured my elbow, front and back part of my elbow. And he said, "Scott Turner, I did not receive it." So I went in to oh God, where was it? Oh, it was in town there. And I found a wooden rooster egg. I got 2 Sharpies. I put on there wooden rooster egg for Dr. Dixon personally. I took it up there to YMC. Hobby Lobby is where I found it at.
Right.
I went in. I gave it to the gals over there at the new ER room desk. I said, "Make sure he gets this thing." And I guess he got the thing right there. Because that's what he gets for opening up his mouth and inserting both feet clean up to his ears, I shall say. I'm not kidding you. He stepped foot right. He's put his foot in his mouth, clean up to over his ears.
Cool. Put down that smoke.
The only bad habit I got wet. I don't go down to the bar, so I don't drink. That's the truth, too.
I know. My coffee and my smokes are my bad habit.
See, now,
I can't say that. My carbs are my worst habit.
Yeah, what I do is I'll go and I'll cook with it. I'll get some of those kielbasa sausages and, I'll get kind of like a 6-pack of beer. I'll
Yeah.
put 2 cans of beer in like my electric skillet. I'll
Yeah.
put that in there and let it boil. I'll put the lid over it. But the smell will get drunk, but you can't taste it in the meat.
Yeah. I do too, Shirley. Let me tell you. But my worst habit, I mean, smoking is a really bad habit, but my worst habit is carbs. Like I love my bagels, I love my rice, and I need to stay away from those because I saw myself in the videos and I cried myself to sleep. So, and being disabled, it's hard to exercise. So, yeah,
Yeah, I got to start working on my different house here tomorrow. I hope I can. Because
yeah,
I know Saturday I won't be able to. Because I got to go down by 8:50. I got to be down there by 8:15. I got to be down there about a half hour before so I can go and fill out the forms and stuff like that again.
I gotcha.
Ugh. Every different time I turn around, I got to fill out this form, or I got to fill out that form, or this form, or
Yeah.
that form. Ugh.
Oh, the newest form that they have us do once a month is: Are you an American citizen or are you illegal? I'm like, I'm still an American citizen, like it was last month. It
I haven't
hasn't
had that happen.
changed. I was
Oh,
born in Hialeah, Florida.
me, I can honestly say that. Well, let's see. Yeah, here we go. I'll show you what I
I
made
know
right here.
that, Linda, but a lot of judgment is by your appearance in this world.
Yeah,
And the
this right here.
Snickers and the horrible. Oh, okay.
That's the Japanese flag, but I did that with 2 types of nail polish, white, then
Yeah,
the red on there, but it's not a very good red. It wasn't a bright red like I wanted it.
yeah.
See, Japan is it's the country of my birth.
Sure. I
And
got you,
I speak
George.
some of it, but not very much. So
Yeah.
I brought up with nothing but English between my mother and
No, they
me.
have
My
no clue, Xander.
grandfather.
You're so right. You are so right. When your knees no longer work from osteoarthritis and the lymphedema in your legs give you triple Charlie horses, and you have a right shoulder rotor cuff injury and lower back pains from 2 car accidents, one being hit by a car and one being the middle car in a 3 car accident, and some whiplash in the neck. They don't know. They have no clue. None
Uh,
whatsoever.
you're getting Charlie horses, right?
Yeah, but that's from the
Okay.
lymphedema.
Okay. Have you ever tried in that magnesium and potassium? Fill them up with
Magnesium.
Charlie horses. Man,
I think.
I used to get
I
those dang
think. Hold
things like
on.
crazy. But
Yeah,
now I'm
I
taking.
eat. I eat bananas and stuff like that, and I try to look for veggies that's got it in it. But that's not always guaranteed that you get enough.
Yeah. Let's see. What the heck can I do with that? What the heck can I do with that? You know, that burnt.
That's the wrong container. Is this the container? No, my
Oh,
container disappeared.
everything out.
I put a container somewhere and I can't find it now.
Oh,
I think I had my
okay.
vitamins in it. And I think one of my vitamins is that. DJ, my
Yeah.
love, how are ya, honey? I missed you so badly.
Hey,
Hey, DJ, how you doing, kid?
What kind of melon, Sander?
George, how are you?
Okay, this is the magnesium right here that I take. And I'm also taking the
Exactly,
potassium.
Xander. It does not go away. I gotcha. I
Those right
gotcha.
there really help out because
Thankfully.
for a while there, I was getting real bad cramps in the back of my legs whenever I stretched them
No,
out.
not yet, Sander. Okay, I'm listening to
Man,
you.
it
Go
hurt
ahead.
like mad. Oh,
Yeah, I
a lady friend of mine says you should
Yes,
start
you
doing the
did,
potassium and the
Xander.
magnesium. So,
cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe if I can find it in season, but it's never ripe when I get it. Uh
there.
Uh,
I gotta go behind
yeah.
my avatar because I'm it's my
Hey,
cigarette.
Linda.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Why am I so hot? Okay, hold on. I'm taking my
But
temperature because
yes,
I'm like
that's
roasting
all
my
you
tushy off.
always listen.
It says 97.9. I don't know why I'm this
Oh, you're just
hot.
rotten to the core. That's all, girl. I tried to go and buffalo the gals down here at
Yeah.
the new
No, I
costume.
didn't get it
Hold
from
on.
Dad
Yeah.
had to order one for me.
Yeah, I bought him one, Shirley, because it never came. And Xander, he's doing that 4 days before your birthday,
Yeah, we're
the 26th of
doing,
October.
yeah, we're doing the end of October. So, yeah.
Xander, I gotcha. He's doing his birthday is Halloween, so he's doing it like he's doing. I think your first night was my night, right?
Yes,
Saturday night. Yeah,
yes,
so it's the Thursday before Halloween.
yeah,
He's gonna be doing it for like 5 or 6 days of wearing um the hat. He's not doing earrings. It's clipped onto his hat, so the earrings hang off like he
yeah,
actually is wearing them. And then he's got the shirt now.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
liked
a
the
lady
shirt I
friend of
got
mine,
him.
Dana Carter, she was
Uh
born
huh.
on Halloween also.
Yeah, you were saying that the one that you were gonna get the travel mug,
Yeah, the
the
big
tumbler.
tumbler for her.
Yeah.
The one like I've got right there is the
Nice.
one I got from Mouthwall Prepper. But like I said, he should never have started picking on me. He should never have started calling me possum head. Because, like I said, I don't get mad. I get even, but I don't get, even in a bad way. I get even in a fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ, what'd you do to your forehead, kid?
Nothing.
Right,
It's just, it's like
just
that.
right through here. Look like you got kind of cut there a little bit.
It's his
Right,
nails.
just right above your
Yeah,
You know
eyelash.
how you go like
Right,
this and
right
you
above
brush
your
your
eyelash.
something. It's
it's,
his nails.
it's my nail.
Oh,
Joe.
When he's
Yeah,
wiping his
snails, huh?
forehead or something. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Shirley. I don't mean to bust your eardrums. I'm roasting my buns off. Woman, I am so hot right now. And I've already gone through the change, so I don't know why I'm this hot. I just checked my temperature and
uh,
that's normal. I thought
Normally
maybe I was
rotten
getting
to the
another
core.
infection in my leg. Huh?
Normally rotten to the core. As I was saying, I tried to go and buffalo the gals down here at the new
Yeah.
YMC. I was teasing the heck out of them. And I held up my cross, right in front of them right there. I said to the one gal right there, she works in the lab right there. I call them vampires right there. I said, uh, does this scare you off? And I held up my cross in front of her. Like I said,
Yeah.
shoot, go on, get. She goes, nope, that's not gonna scare me off. I said, oh rats. And this one gal, I couldn't even go in Buffalo either. All three of them right there at the front desk right there. I couldn't Buffalo
I
them.
had somebody that was their first time ever taking blood before. I was their first human try person, and I didn't even feel it go in my arm. They took it. I had no issues. And this one time, I had a woman who couldn't find my vein for nothing, and it was the one thing that
Oh,
was sticking up when you put the thing down. I'm like, you can't see that vein right there. Everybody else they point to can see it, but you can't manage to hit it to get me to take blood. Are you kidding me? I said, get me somebody else.
and she was fishing around and she left a bruise on you. I let
Yeah.
her supervisor know about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was years ago. That person didn't last. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I've had quite a few of them when I was
Hey,
donating blood. Leave a good sized bruise on my arm right through in here. But when that one gal over here at the bioclinic right there, when they took off the blood for the MRI,
yeah.
I didn't feel a thing. And then when the gal took it out from here on this arm, I felt just a little bit of stick going in. When she pulled it out, pulled it right straight out, and I held on to the pressure right there. She wrapped it. And then when I got up, I got away from the hospital there a little ways. I took the dipper and left right there off. It quit.
Yeah, pretty much, Linda. I use the mom voice. I like. I have a warning in my paperwork that I will hit them if they screw up with the needle. They get one try and one try only. I remember when I went to the hospital for 11 days for my lymphedema and cellulitis. My legs were as bright as red as that little heart right here. That's right next to your comment there, Xander. I mean, I was hot to the touch. They would put ice on my legs and it would melt as soon as the ice hit, the ice packs and everything. It was bad. And I had 105.9 temp. And they're throwing the IVs in me. They would have to take out one of my IVs because it was the antibiotics, and they would have to put it in another location because it was so strong, it was blowing up my veins. So by the time I got out of there, I had black and blue on both sides because of the medication, not just because of the injection site, but because of the medication itself. And then 2 biopsies on my legs to find out what exactly is going on. It came back indeterminate. Like the first one was the size of a pencil eraser, brand new. And then the second one was the size of a lemon wedge. And so now I have a big, deep, dark scar, hard scar from that biopsy.
Yeah, well, there's 3 types of medications I can't take. I can't take the ibuprofen, the naproxen, or even aspirin. And I have to take the Tylenol. Right here. If I get a real miserable headache.
Yeah.
Right there, and coffee. Now I know.
I've got
headache.
I've got this
way down there around my ankles. So I gotta go.
I've got like 6 bottles of ibuprofen, 800 milligrams. I got 6 bottles of ibuprofen, but now I take this right here, the 8-hour arthritis pain relief, and it's 650 milligrams. I take 2 of these, and it helps with everything. So
that's what I got right here too. But mine's a Tylenol arthritis. So
yeah, that's just the generic name. That's just generic for that one. That's the same thing, pretty much.
I know. Yeah, that's great.
But I had like the regular generic, the regular pain reliever, 500 milligrams. I was like, it's not working. So I went to the 650 arthritis one. It's like it helps the shoulder, it helps the neck, helps the lower back, helps the knees. Helps. It just helps.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony. I don't want to complain anymore about my body. It's old, it's falling apart, but I'm still good up here.
You're telling me? I know all about that.
I think I'm okay up here.
Crazy. I wish they could go and put some of the ambition at these little kids. I wish they could take some of that ambition right there and give us old people that right there. Man, that would be great.
Yeah.
Because you see these kids running around all the time with all that ambition. They can't seem to burn up.
I was falling apart at 4. No, let's see. I started feeling cramps in my legs when I had my son in 90. When was he born? 92. I started feeling cramps in my legs, and I just thought it was nothing, that kind of thing. And that 92, I was 24 when I had my oldest. Well, a month shy of my oldest. And that was in 87, so 5 years from there. So it was about 28, 29 years old when I started getting cramps in my legs. And I just thought it was because I was overworking or working hard or whatever. And not realizing that this was the start of what was going on with my body. And then at 42 is when it just like put me in the hospital, and then I became disabled. Who sneezed? Bless you.
For both of you two.
Okay.
Where were you guys on September 11th of 2001?
I
Yeah.
was up in
9/11/01.
Massachusetts. Okay, I can't tell you exactly which house I was in. I think I was in that private subsidy housing where there was that was not handicapped accessible. So I was in East Boston, and my husband was sleeping. I was awake. It came on. I woke him up and I said, "An airplane just hit the first tower." And he's like, "What?" And I turned the TV on, I think, in his bedroom. And then we
Mm.
watched the second one hit, and that's where we were. We were in East Boston. I woke him up, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, DJ?
Uh, I'm honestly, I do remember. Um,
Okay, I can tell you exactly right where I was at. My mother and I, my late mother, this is, we were out there in Douglas, Wyoming. And I just come out after I did up the dishes, had myself a smoke. And these two ladies that were sitting there at this table, they started talking about that there, and they said, "Did you hear the latest news?" So this one gal said to her lady friend, "Did you hear the latest news?" She goes, "No, what happened?" She says, "The World Trade Center got hit." And all I could say was, "Oh no, not again." Thinking, okay, they had another bombing again. Nope. Come to find out, not one, but two planes hit the World Trade Center. And the first victim was a priest. That was the first victim hauled out, was a priest. And he
Yeah.
was with the fire department too. He was the fire department chaplain. Yeah,
I try not to talk about priests right now because I got hit by a car with a priest driving it. um, he turned on the TV just to see the second plane hit. Yeah, that's what happened
yeah.
when I turned on the TV with my ex-husband.
Yeah, my mother went up later that night there and she talked to her sister
Okay,
from
Shirley.
okay, my aunt was up there in Washington State. She talked to her on the
Hey,
phone
Felicia. Good to see you,
up there,
honey.
and she said, "Just stay right there. Don't even bother going out. No, don't even bother leaving, because they'll have the interstate closed. Of course, they closed down the airports. All planes grounded that next day. It
Yeah.
was AT-0, and that's where we stayed. Was right there. Well, see, we were right near this, right near the river because we were down in
Oh,
a
well, Linda.
kind of like a little campground area.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we went. What was it? We went over to this RV type park, and we were in a Class C
good.
motorhome, and my mother was watching that there when it happened. Me, I was walking from there on over to the what was it? It was the library. It was. That's where I started up my old email address on
Oh, well, Linda.
Hotmail. It was, yeah, and I don't even do Hotmail anymore because every time I couldn't get near a computer, I had to go and sign up all over again.
Yeah.
Because there was times when I couldn't even get near a computer.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't have one with me time because I couldn't afford one.
Yeah.
Now
I
I
don't
got
think anybody could
this
back
one, my new one, and I got my gaming one here. Matter of fact, I got two gaming type computers right there that I play my solitaire and my other games on. I also play
That's cool.
my solitaire on this one right here too. My other HP, I fried it. I spilled iced water all over the whole back end of it right there, and
Oh,
I fried
man.
the whole thing. Oh yeah. So
That
it's
stinks.
morning.
Hey,
Even if
I will be
the puppy
back in a little bit.
Okay,
Bye.
DJ.
Okay, DJ.
Yep.
Like I said, I can't even use that other big HP of mine. My other HP one,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one with the calculator on the side. I can't even use that one at all
Yeah.
anymore because no
Oh,
matter
that
if I
stinks.
put power to it, it won't even
Yeah.
turn on. Oh, man.
You cooked, you did clothes, held hands with the fireman who had to sleep, wash their
Ah,
face. Oh, man.
stupid nose.
That
My
must have been rough
nose
for all of
itches.
y'all, Linda.
Yeah, my nose is just itching like mad right now. Man, I hate that when
You're itching for a fight.
no, I'm not itching for a fight. What I want to know is where my mother's at, because they say if your nose itches, it means you're going to kiss a fool. Well, my mother,
I thought your nose itches, you're itching for a fight.
no, 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 no. Okay, when my mother's nose itches, she was going to get some money. One time, her nose starts itching real bad, and she got a package from my grandmother, and it was marked COD. But the thing is, so all the money for the Deadbird package was inside the package, and my mother had to go and pay out for the COD on the package there, because it was Christmas gifts for those kids. It was up there in Anacondas where it was at, up in Montana. So, uh, she found out that my grandmother had put the money in the bottom of the box, and so she got her money back out of it.
Gotcha. Who's all here? Roll call.
I know.
Marco.
No, it's hello. Bye.
It's so quiet right now. Tony's here, of course. Linda's here, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me.
back then you needed to because of all the asbestos and all the. Hey, Alfonso. Awesome. Thank you, Paula, for still being here. I know you're here, Linda. Um, what's this say? Crapola. Yeah, Linda. With all the buildings, it was built old school, so you had all that asbestos from all the pipes and everything, and all the different chemicals in the buildings. Of course, it's going to be masked. And now all those people that went in to save and that survived had all cancer. Many of them have passed away from the cancer
Mm-hmm.
that they got from the buildings.
Yeah.
Gary Sinise has been fighting for all of them. Is one amazing actor, let me tell you. He's one of my favorites.
Let's see. Yeah, as I was saying, well, whenever my nose itched, I said, "All right, mother, come here. Let me give you a big old huge kiss." She goes, "Oh yeah, oh, phew, get out of here. Go on, get." I used to give
That's
her a
funny.
bad time. Well, yeah, every time I turned around, she was either picking on me.
Hmm.
I say, "Okay, keep it up, Tony. I'm gonna get you. Give up, mushroom." What I did was I called her
That's
a little fat mushroom.
that's funny.
And every time now, whenever I see a frog, I say, "Mother, will you quit haunting me?" Because no
Wait a
matter
minute.
where I go, I'm always seeing her as a dead bird frog or as a
You're
mushroom,
heading
or I find
south,
a
Tony?
frog on a mushroom.
You just headed north not too long ago. Now you're heading south again? Where are you going this time? Back to Arizona, New Mexico?
Ow.
Hi, Skipper. How are you, honey? Cool, Tony.
Alfonso, what part of Colorado you from there? If you're from Yuma, Colorado, I don't know if you heard or not, but they had EF1 tornado hit outside of Yuma, Colorado.
Yeah, there was daycare in there, Linda.
That's where my nephew, my great nephew, and my
Awesome, Tony.
niece-in-law, that's where they were at for a while. He worked for the Department of Agriculture over there, and he'd go to any weight scale in any town, to any store right there and check their scales, see if they're right or not. You check,
Yeah.
you'd go and check that out, and if it wasn't correct, he'd go and fix it correctly. So like if it's supposed to be like that there, and part of it was down like that there, he'd go and bring it right back up to where it's level.
Mm-hmm.
Or one right there was too high, he'd bring it right back down to right where it was just perfectly level. But he doesn't do that anymore. Because he had one guy, he went to this one guy's place, and this guy right here was a gold farmer. He was a gold prospector. And he wanted my nephew TJ, he wanted to go and check his scales, see if they were correct or not.
Yeah.
The guy threatened him with a gun.
Oh, with a pew pew.
Wrong thing to do.
We don't say the things.
I know, but like I said though, he threatened him with a.
Okay, Tony. Thank you, honey, and you have a good night.
And TJ said no more. He was not going to put up with that nonsense. Which I can't say I blame him on. Oh boy.
So let me see if anybody else has got any good news. Skipper's got some good news. Things are going good for Skipper. Hey, Digits, how are you, honey? Anybody else got anything good to talk about? Any good news? Any adventures? Any the past weekend? I had my adventure. I wish it didn't end. I had such a great time hanging out with everybody.
Yeah. Heck, when we went, my mother and I, we were heading over to see my nephew in Yuma, Colorado. We just got over the Yuma County line. We got into Yuma County, Yuma, Colorado. We got over the line. And here I am looking at all the big corn stalks right there. I was thinking, man, those suckers are big. She said, what you looking at? She asked me, what are you looking for? I said, oh, I'm looking for YPG. She said, oh, they're already gone. I said, oh, that must mean that I guess that's how corny they are. She goes, God. Kind of a bad putt I pulled on her. Man, I couldn't believe it. I actually pulled a pun on her, and she goes, What we would do is
Okay, is that actually true? You're just giving me a commercial right there, Digits. I can see the little Geico lizard right now.
Yeah, what we would do is we'd listen to books on tape whenever we'd be going down the road right there. And whenever we got near, well, if we took the back roads right there, we got into town, I'd stop the tape right there. And we would, and after we got through the town right there, all I do was just push it right back in, and we just keep on listening to the book.
Yeah.
Pretty neat just listening to those books on tape like that. I got books on CD myself. That's pretty neat listening to.
Oh, yeah, the Caveman. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Do you remember the Taco Bell commercial, the one with the dog and Godzilla?
I remember the dog. I just don't remember Godzilla. I
Okay.
mean, if I saw it, I'd probably know, but
Okay. Godzilla right there is, uh, bellowing right there, with a roar right there, might as well say. And Taco Bell dog right there saying, he lizard, 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 here lizard. Now there he goes and, just whistles for him right there. Here lizard, here lizard, here lizard. Then all of a sudden, he's got this box, kind of like a rabbit trap, like right there. And all of a sudden he looks up. He says, "Uh-oh, I think I need a bigger box." I remember that Taco Bell commercial. That was fun. That was funny. And I went over to Taco Bell there yesterday. Got myself a burrito.
nice.
I finally finished it off when I got back home here.
My kids, I think, made fajita. What did we eat yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Did they make fajitas or did we have sandwiches? I think we had sandwiches yesterday, but we had fajitas this past week.
Huh.
Chicken fajitas, and then tonight we had spaghetti.
Yeah. Well, I gotta finish watching Oliver, and then see what else. Yeah, then I gotta finish up watching Let's Dig 18. So I'm gonna let you go there, gal. So hey, you take care.
All right,
Nice
honey. You have a
talking to
good
you,
night.
Des.
And
You
thank you
take
for hanging
care.
out.
It did, Joe.
Don't take any wood nickels, and if you do, make sure I know so I can go and buy it from the other guy, and you too, gal. Okay.
Okay, George. Take care, sweetie.
I
Thank
know that's
you.
a head joke on DJ. Take care, gal. Bye.
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 Oh, boy.
Oh, so now that we had some wonderful conversation with George,
Yeah.
what's going on, everybody? And here comes
Um,
Alfonso.
Hey Des, how are you?
Good, Alfonso. I'm about to say George. I'm so
uh,
sorry. Good, Alfonso. And I know I said, here comes Alfonso, so I know I was talking to the right person. It's That's gonna be one of those things. I fell asleep right before my live, like a half an hour, 40 minutes, and I woke up and I went, "Oh, I gotta get myself together, brush my hair, go do something real quick, and come to my live." And I changed the live to 8:10, and I'm like, "Oh, I think I got everything done in time." I put it back to 8 o'clock.
yeah.
I had like 5 minutes to spare, and I did everything within like 20 minutes.
No.
I had to work today.
So you can edit your. I have so many things. I look at the editing program, like I forget where I have to upload it to, and then how to get it from there to the editing program, and how to edit. I'm like, I I don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just sitting there right now, writing in my phone and writing in an envelope in a folder on the computer, thinking I put it in the right place. I don't know. I have so much stuff I have to. I have a video that's been turned all different directions.
Actually, I keep all my video files, like my working before editing, in a separate hard drive. That's what I do.
Yeah, but my problem is I don't know how to use a hard drive. I have one. I have my
An ex-
kid turn
well, an
around and
ex-
get the pictures
an
off
ex-
my computer.
well, an external hard drive is easy.
I have one. I don't understand it. I am a computer dum dum. Okay? I'm an editing idiot. All right? I don't understand this. It's like put me back where they have the VCR and learn how to put the clock on it. It does not happen.
I remember those days with the VCR, how you set the timer to record.
Yeah. Where did it go now?
He probably lost connection.
No, let's see. I heard Des saved lives by dismantling a bomb on a trip with a stick of juicy fruit and two sugar sticks. Yeah, I got. Well, no, it's not. It's not juicy fruit. How about double mint? Hardly true. I have my double mint. But the worst part is they stopped they stopped with the foil. It's now paper. So I don't think that will work anymore. I know, right? How rude.
Who was the TJ that got off?
DJ just poofed. Now I
He
get a
disappeared.
message his rear end. Where the heck did you go, dude? I am too. Watch.
Oh man, let me tell you, at work we had this lady got thrown out of our store.
Oh?
Yeah, she got thrown out. You know why? Because I got called to open the showcase.
Yeah.
Well, first every time we had another kid in a wheelchair who was doing showcase. I got called because that lady didn't want that guy helping him, and then when I went to help her, she didn't want me either. She didn't want no people with disability helping. She wants to. She asked me, "Can you get a regular person?" I got my supervisor, my assistant manager, and I explained what was going on. And she got thrown out of the store. She got kicked out.
Linda, you're not leaving, are you? Or are you saying that DJ didn't get to say goodbye? So the woman got escorted out?
Yeah.
Good. Des was MacGyver's mentor. Which MacGyver? The one back in the 80s, I think, or the one in the 2000s? There's two MacGyvers. Okay, good. Everybody's saying goodbye to you, and I have a feeling you were talking about DJ.
I'm thinking he probably lost the internet connection.
Yeah, I sent him a message. I said, "What happened, DJ? Where did you go?" It sent a minute ago, 10:06, but no response back. Which I don't know if they have a storm going on down there.
It could be
Okay,
possible.
Colby, you sleep well, honey. Good night. I thought you were talking about Wild Man, Linda, but I had to make sure. No, DJ wouldn't go to bed. He would have said goodbye, guys. You know how he likes to say goodbye, guys.
Yeah.
No, love you too, Colby. Aw, he loves us all 81%. I'll take it. Good night, kiddo. I can say that he's 21.
Who's 21?
Colby, 22, 21, 22. He's right in there. He's the young end of the. I call him young end and kiddo.
I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm. Aww. Linda loves you 90. I'm Linda. Sorry. Shirley loves you 97%, Colby. If you saw that or heard it. Love, love, love. Yeah, he's young. DJ is 28. Going to be 29 on Halloween.
Yeah, I'll be 40 in January.
Huh. I'm going to be 60 in November.
Wait, I thought you were 36.
Nope. Yep, I'm going to be 60 the day after Veterans Day. What do you have to ask, Colby? Hi, Vitra. Linda's 27. Well, I'm supposed to be 60, but I'm turning 6. So, reversing my age. You're going to be 4 in January, Alfonso.
Or
Not 40. Yep, Shirley's only 25.
check out what I got going now.
By the way, I think I'm going to do possibly one live a month of. What are you trying to show me, Alfonso?
Some artwork that I've been working on now of a pumpkin patch.
Oh boy. Okay. 69 is coming up for me. Are you sure it's 69 and not? It's a good thing it's not 96 then, because we do age reversal.
This is what I got going now.
Ah. No, you can't because I already have it. I just haven't done it yet. I gotta do it. I have to find my list. I think it's up here, this little pile.
Got a whole pumpkin patch going,
Uh huh.
and my
Oh, I gotta
cows.
do a mail call too. I've got your. I still have your email, honey. With I mean, I have all your emails. You're not. Paula's like, I'm not reversing my age.
I did a
Where did I
virtual
do my
hayride.
list? Huh?
I did a virtual hayride for the Gal Southern Living,
Oh,
and
cool.
they heard the rules for the virtual hayride.
Uh huh.
Like, I'll write in my sign a waiver before going on the hayride. Load and
Oh
unload one
boy.
person. All children under 6 must be accompanied by an adult. Do not walk on the hay bale. Remain seated while the ride's in motion. Keep arms and leg at all times. No horseplay, no smoking, no alcohol, no weapon, no littering, no pets.
Gee, no fun.
No pets except for service animal, exceptions for service animal. Ride at your own risks. And then the note here says that tractor operator is legally blind and is not responsible for any injuries that may arise during the virtual hayride.
My goodness, I'm not going on that hayride.
Why?
There's no fun at all.
Well, to keep everyone safe, I can't allow
Does
horse
not matter. It's no fun.
play.
Shoot, I want to. No weapons, no alcohol. I'm out, right?
Well, I guess kid, it's G-rated oriented.
I need to find what I did with my list. What did I do with my list? All right, who stole my list?
Can it be DJ, like break into the TV screen and snatch it?
All right. We're not doing this the whole time there, kiddo. The cat, is that what it was? It was Lola that stole it? I have like 20 people on my list. Where in the heck did I put it? Excuse me. It's not in my name book. It is in my name book. Ha ha. You saw her do it? That's what she did. She put it in here before I went on my trip, right?
I'm trying to figure out what else should I put on here.
Alrighty, sweetie pie. Love you, girl. I'm glad you popped in. I got to see you. I missed you a lot. I'll be around all weekend. You have my phone number. You can call me, text me, whatever you want to do, sweetie.
Yeah, but make sure. Yeah, is your number's local or is it long distance?
It doesn't matter. It's part of our cell service.
Okay, if it's
I
a
can
cell
I
phone.
can call anybody in the United States.
Okay, But from a landline, like if I were to call from a landline, it would be long distance, and that would be.
I haven't had a landline in 20 years.
Man, the last time I had a landline was back in 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Last time we had a landline with my parents.
Let's see. I can cross off and oops, she got
My
hers.
my phone bill got so expensive that
Yeah.
jailbreak my mama placing a lot of phone calls to Mexico.
I have Skipper on my list. Jesse and Lisa can get crossed off. I still owe my orange sticker to Tony. Who else? Um, Ginger got hers. Linda, I have you on my list for stickers too, woman. You still have your You still have your landline?
I I don't have a landline anymore.
Ginger, J&B, you have a good night, honey, and thank you guys for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And sleep well, okay? So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 still to go. And I've crossed off this list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of them I can't cross off the list and I can't send to either because he passed away. That's Papa Rock. You never got my stickers, but I don't want to remove them off my list either. Five is better than none. Mm, that's so true. That is so true. All right, kiddo. I am turning that off. You work on your thing behind the scenes. That's enough of that. You can play
Man,
with it down in the basement.
yeah, I know my brother-in-law. He hates farmers and ranchers.
Oh, I don't hate farmers or ranchers. It's just that, you know, that should be done elsewhere and not in my
Yeah.
life. Last time we did it was like most of my life. I am not. New. New, new, new. Not this time around. But back to what I was gonna say, I think once a month I'm gonna do like a like show and tell, like show me your collection or what are you into, like classic cars
Yeah.
or postcard. I know that Skipper
You
collects
don't. Since I
his
work for Arc,
coins.
with I work, with Arc Distro, the company I work for, people that with this bill who work for the company, they're called ambassador. We have like field trips every month, stuff like that. Arc University class.
Hmm.
Now during the pandemic, we had to do everything on over Zoom,
Yeah,
and occasionally we have a show and tell where we get each of us get to show something that we have in our collection and all that. Our CEO or ask us about it.
yeah. I know it's you. It's trains and stuff. So I already know
Yeah.
your collection.
Yeah, then we had a problem because I had where one kid wanted my stuff, one of my he wanted one of my expensive toys that I had,
That's right, digits.
and what happened? I wish I can't get it to you. I'm sorry. They started crying and not being a bully and all this crap.
Yeah, some people just don't get it.
Yeah, I remember last summer I did have one girl who tried to get me in trouble just because she wanted to she wanted me to let her play my harmonica, and I said no, and she got all mad, started crying, and she
Yeah,
cried too
no, I
loud.
don't let anybody. Not where my mouth has to be at. Nobody plays with my harmonica. And not that I play a harmonica, but that's how I would feel because
Yeah,
you don't know
right,
if they got herpes of the mouth. You don't
right,
know if
right.
they're sick. Hey Mona, how are you, honey?
Yeah, when I told her no, she got all mad, started
That's
crying, and
also the
she,
same thing with the saxophone or trumpet player and stuff. Their mouthpiece, they don't let anybody play on their with their mouthpieces.
yeah. But I mean,
What's
like, she
your
started,
what's your collection, Xander? Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
yeah, like, she got all mad. She was telling me, well, I'm gonna tell Mr. Dominic or whoever is in charge of saying that I'm gonna tell him you're being a bully.
Ah, gotcha. Old school or old and new? The new movies and the old movies are all old movies. My ex brother-in-law was all into the olds, the first three originals.
But
I don't watch the new.
I'm telling you, Michelle got me in trouble. Like, to the point where
Yeah,
I could have gotten fired.
yeah,
But I had to explain what was going on, and then they finally explained to her, yeah, that's his, and he says
right,
no, it's no.
right. Xander, is the old Star Wars or it's all of the Star Wars?
Star Wars hasn't changed.
I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Off of other collectors, see if somebody's selling a yard sale, see what they have. Cause you get me amazed at what you find at yard sales and stuff like that.
Oh, even at thrift stores, you never know what you find in the
Yeah,
thrift stores.
yeah,
You never know what you find there.
yeah. Me, it's like mine is weird. I mean I got we had a neighborhood bully growing up. A few of us and some sticks corrected that issue one day. Yeah, I wish I had done that when I was growing up. I would have done that to many kids in my school. Found a bunch at a vintage store. That's very very cool. I like I'm weird. Like it depends on my mood, what catches my attention. Um, I don't have like a specific like I do have a lot of gnomes. Okay, that's all gnomes back there, and then I have the woman that I collect this. I mean the woman I bought this one from. I have 34 of her gnomes, so I like collecting hers. But I have those that I started with, and then I have like Ray Dunn mugs. Like I have a lot of Ray Dunn mugs. Then I have over 200 some, almost 300 movies. So I still buy movies on DVD because I like movies.
I'm kind of the same
So,
way. I buy movies on DVDs.
hmm my sister did that. She was a bully to the bullies. She found out the bullies were picking on someone. Hey, Elliot, and she'd go over and beat the bullies. Good for her. Good for her. I lived in a very snobby, rich town growing up. For part of my high school and junior high, and they all grew up together in that town. Like a lot of their family members founded that town years ago. I mean, it's the birthplace of the Navy. So they were stuck up, snobby little rich kids, and they used to like picking on the people not from their town. And me coming up from the Virgin Islands with dark hair, a dark tan, because I was always at the beach every day. St. Thomas, hello. You're outside. It's warm every day of the year. That's awesome. That's awesome, Xander. Yeah, bullies do cry and plea. And hopefully that bully and those bullies learn their lessons too.
Now, bullies don't exist normally no more, right? Or is it still around, the bully?
Bullies?
Yeah.
Bullies are around forever. Those that are are elder than me,
Yeah.
there was bullies even back then, and there's bullies when my kids went to school, and they're 20s and 30s, and there was bullies even when my nephew, not my nephew, my cousin's kids went to school. They're still there. Xander said the same thing. They're still out there. Bullies are around forever. There's bullies as adults too.
Bullies as adults, right?
Yep.
I just wonder what be the difference between adults and children when it comes to bullying. How is it different?
Bullies are just grow up to be bigger bullies, older bullies. Some of them never learned their lesson.
Oh, okay.
Some of them think they're above the law. So
Oh yeah, you know
they'll
like
they'll meet the wrong person and they'll get the daylights beaten out of them,
oh yeah
even as an adult.
yeah, like rap music that these young kids listen to. Uh, they get influenced too by the music they listen to, like rap and all that garbage.
I listened to rap in the '80s, and it wasn't anything like it is now. I think it just has to do with um, I think it has to do with parents are working harder and harder to support their family because they're not making much, and the
Right.
cost of everything, and the cost of there's nobody home to help control things at home anymore.
Right. For instance, I know my brother. He listens to rap music and all that, and he
Oh
says
wow,
he's
Skipper.
above. My brother think he's above the law and all this crap. And I remember 10, 13 years ago, he got
I
arrested.
loved Run DMC with Aerosmith. Walk This Way. Come on, that was awesome. I didn't listen to a lot of rap, but that was one of my favorites. Oh gosh, I like the '60s, '70s, '80s, the grunge and '90s. I don't know if I liked. I mean, okay, so there was NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block, New Edition. There was so many boy bands in the '90s, and then you had the grunge, Smashing Pumpkins and Excess, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Green Day. Green Day.
And let me tell you, my brother did.
Yeah, it is.
I went like 25 years ago. You know, we used to watch wrestling, and my brother he would learn the wrestling moves and all that,
Hmm.
and try to do it on someone. And he tried to
Hmm.
do it on me sometimes.
Oh yeah, the Hanson brothers. Oh my gosh. Then you got the girls. Come on,
the
you've got
Spice,
Brittany
the
and
Spice
Christine.
Girls,
I'll get
the
and
Spice
yeah,
Girls from the
but I'm talking.
'96.
But I'm talking about like you got the boy bands and you got the girls. You got Britney Spears, Christine Alligator. You know who I'm talking about. I can
Christina
never say her
Aguilera.
name. Thank you. I can never pronounce her name. And I'm Spanish. Go figure. Des bounced around in mosh pits. Oh no, I stayed out of mosh. I don't. I'm not a headbanger. I don't like those kind of music. Yeah, back in the day, New Kids on the Block. They were fun. I mean, they had great music. My daughter loved them. Give me 1950s, 60s music any day of the time. The Beatles came on in the art charts. The Four Seasons. Yeah, I like the Four Seasons, the Tops. I liked Motown.
I like the older doo-wop class, like the '50s and early '60s rock and roll. Like I'm an old soul. Even my family said I should get into the new music. I don't know, but
Oh well, and I don't like the Spice. Wait a minute. I didn't like the Spice Girls, but I liked the Spice. But I liked the Spice Girls. Okay. You did and you didn't. You didn't like their music, or you like the music, you don't like them, or you like them and not their music. Yeah, I'm not into the kind of like slam each other into oblivion type of mosh pits. I'm more like give me like back in the '80s, give me like White Snake, the hair bands of the '80s, Bon Jovi, like looking, not listening. Got it.
You know what? I've been told, as me as a musician myself, years ago when I was in church, you gotta when I was playing in church and all that. But I remember being told you gotta dress like you gotta look good, look presentable in order to sound good. Okay, if you don't look good, you don't sound good.
I think that's baloney.
That's what I've been told.
That's baloney.
And I remember my uncle down in Juarez. He would tell.
That's old thinking, and that's old thinking. Thinking that you couldn't shake your hips either. It was against, you couldn't show it on TV. So Elvis Presley, they would film him from like the chest area up, so you couldn't see his hips because they didn't like the way he gyrated when he danced. Or Chuck Berry, what is it? James Brown, all their dance moves and stuff. Come on.
Because even my uncle in Juarez told
Hey,
me that,
Michigan Carol.
like, there's this famous artist in Texas, Little Joe, in the Latin years. My uncle didn't like him because he said he looked ugly. He has a lot of facial hair.
Yeah.
Like if you look ugly, if you're an ugly looking guy and you're a professional musician, nobody's gonna like you. Like
I mean, you talking about Jean Jack? Let me see, Jean Jacket and Acid. Okay, hold on a second. Uh, where did that go? I want to show something real quick, if I can find it. Um, let's see. You keep on talking. I want to look for this picture real quick, if I can find it of
yeah.
me. Back in the day.
Well, like I said, like your appearance, it affects how you sound with your music. According to the church, according to my uncle, my family, and other Mexican musicians that I talked to in the past.
Okay. Take a look at this. Take a look at this chick in these blue jeans and jacket. Hold on. When she was not disabled. That's me when I was not disabled and a lot skinnier.
That's you right there.
That's me right there. Yep. I got my ankles rolled up here. It's fall time. I've got my acid wash jacket, my faded blue jeans.
Dude, that was back in
This
early
was
'90s.
early 90s.
So you were like what, 6 years old, something like that.
6 years old. Look, it's an 80s chick in the 90s, okay, Xander? An 80s chick in the 90s. Let me stop sharing. Again, I don't know what the next picture will be. Right. I was waiting for the Camaro or the Trans Am to show up. The T-tops. Uh,
I don't know what would I look like in 60 years from now. Probably be in my 90s by then, right?
yeah. Yeah, Gary's awesome. Michigan Carol, YouTube Police, that's Gary. He's awesome. But that was me in the 80s. No, the late 80s. You want to see me in the early or the mid 80s? Okay, here we go. We're just gonna do a Des thing here. This is funny. We're talking about hair. Do you guys remember the feathered hair. So here comes feathered hair. So that's me when I was like 21-ish. And I had corduroy skirt on. But there's the feathered hair that's got the wings. Yeah, it's crazy. And I think there's one other picture. And here I am at my prom at 18. Everybody else was dressed in the white
what
lace. And
23 years ago?
I was 19 in that picture, right there. Everybody else is in the white. The Laura Ashley, the Laura Ashley leather, lacy white, and I was like V V cut all the way down to here, girdle underneath the dress. This was my stepmother's dress. She would not buy me a dress for my prom, so I wore this for my junior prom and my senior prom at two different schools. But there's the short hair, and we're all senior girls with junior guys.
So therefore, like in the 2000s, that you were a senior, right? In the 2000s,
That was 1982.
1982.
That was 1982.
Wow, I thought that was like 23 years ago. I
Nope,
graduated.
that was 1982. I was I was 19 years old in that 18 years old in that picture.
Wow, I didn't know that. Because I thought you were like around my age now.
Nope, I'll be 60 in November. I was 10 days old when Kennedy was assassinated, sitting in a basket on the floor at a restaurant while my mom was watching the news on the TV. So, yeah, I'm old. I would
So
never have guessed, Carol. All these young people, that, especially this one over here, thinks like I'm like 30 years younger. I'll take it. Up close, I don't look 30 years younger though.
I thought I was, gee, I thought I was the oldest.
No. Yep, the old black and white TV sets. He-Man. Yep.
Yeah, I remember those old TVs. I remember breaking one of those TV consoles.
Okay. You want to talk about old TV? Skipper and Linda know. All of us oldies know this TV. And I'm the one in the red shirt when you see this one. My dad's behind me. My brother's the one in the brown shirt. Talk about old school TV.
Yeah,
There's
that's the
there's the
kind of
rabbit
TV.
ear.
Yeah, that's the kind of TV I broke into when I was 5 years old. Except mine was like a TV console, a big furniture.
I think this is like right around my birthday. Let me see. Oops. Let me see. Here. This is my dad in the 70s. Here I am. And this is my cousin that I work with 2 days a week. And 3 days a week. But that's my dad and my brother, my cousin Lily and cousin Susie. But yeah, there's me. I look the same even at that age. Yes, aluminum foil, and then you had to sit there and move them at a different angle. It's like, don't move. Okay, I got it. Now stay there and hold the antenna in place. Oh yeah, I remember those very well.
You
And
know,
the
you go.
round one for the UHF channels.
Oh, when I was, down in Juarez, down in Mexico, they still use over-the-air TV. There's no cable company down in Mexico.
Uh,
Everything's still over the air in Mexico.
that TV was the late '60s, early '70s. Yep, for different channels like PBS. It would be like a special PBS. CW channel. Fox was back in the day. Fox was on the UHF channels. Yep, that was my parents' remote control also. Let go. Yep, let go of the antenna and like go back.
Did anyone had a record player back then too, or you think I'm the last one that has a record player?
There's people who still have record players. 80s and 90s, we had ours until about 5 years ago before we moved from Italy. Hey Simon, how are you, honey? I remember we had the old TV, the console, the big
Yeah,
one, and it
yeah,
had the record player on one side and a bar on the other, and it had the TV down below.
yeah. I remember back in 2008, my aunt in El Paso, she gave me her record console that she brought
That's
over from
cool.
Germany. But when I plugged it in over here, it just went up in smoke.
That's because it's not built for the United States plugins. You needed a converter, a plug converter to put it in.
Yeah,
Just like our stuff over here, we
yeah,
can't plug over there. You need a converter.
yeah. But over there in Europe, it's 220 volt. Like like your washer and dryer, they use
Hmm
220. That's what they use in Europe.
But they have a converter that you
Yeah,
plug into the 220 that you can put in for your regular, like your hair dryers and all that stuff, your chargers.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, digits. It would be the national anthem, and then you get yeah, the fuzz. It reminded me of Poltergeist, where the little girl sitting in front of the TV.
Man, those were the good days. We had a lot of VHS tapes and all that too back then.
That was even before VHS tapes. Who are you kidding?
Like the what you call it, the 35 millimeter, the 35 millimeter film strips, film projector back in the old
Yep.
days. And I remember when I was in elementary school that during those days, I was like 4 or 5. Remember my teacher put up a film projector to show a movie in
My dad
class.
always knew where I was in the neighborhood. All he had to do was whistle and we'd come running. Yeah, it's public television on UHF. Yep.
Well, what I did, my teacher had a cup of water from the film projector, and the film projector was emitting some glowing lights out of the machine itself. And then, out of curiosity, I grabbed my teacher's cup of water and poured it onto the film projector and see what happened. And I remember sparks came flying out everywhere.
That's crazy.
And I got put on timeout for the rest of the day, man. Like
I remember my first cell phone. It was a Motorola, and it had the little antenna you had to pull up.
yeah, called the brick phone.
No, it was a little phone. I didn't have the brick phone. I
Oh
didn't get
yeah,
my phone until I was in my 20s, like late 20s. I didn't get a cell phone,
like in the mid
and
'90s, right?
it was a little Motorola,
Yeah,
and you pulled up the antenna, and you had to be careful because the antenna could bend. So,
yeah.
and there goes your cell service.
Those phones were so expensive back then.
It's still expensive. Who are you kidding?
Or like
My
thousands
dad,
of.
my dad would whistle a certain whistle digits, and if my brother would come from one part of the neighborhood, I come from the other part of the neighborhood, and our Great Dane would come running. He'd call us all in that one whistle. We all knew it's time to come home. When did I get my first VHS tape in movie? I think when I started dating my ex-husband, I think that's when I had my first VCR and VHS tapes.
Well, I have a
And
VCR DVD combo.
I had one too, and I gave it away because the DVD part didn't work, but the VHS did. And I gave away all my VHS movies that I had to this mom who wanted to teach her little boy what it was like to use a VCR. And it
Yeah.
also lightened the load. Like I kept I think one plus the one of my daughter, my youngest daughter's birth, because it's got my grandmother in it, and I want to convert
Right.
it into a DVD.
That's what I did with all my VHS tapes. I converted them to
That's
DVD.
okay, Rebecca. I'm sorry.
I and I got rid of the tapes. All my personal movie collection I had. Put them on DVDs.
My dad loved his flip phone. He would use that flip phone always, and he ended up getting I think Apple phones, him and his wife, but they were flip phones for the longest time. Now my dad's like, FaceTime with us. I'm like, Dad, I do not have an Apple product. It's not gonna happen. How you doing, Vitra? That I remember. My mom had one of those. She always had a cell phone in a car. But then where she lived at that time, she needed the cell phone in the car bag because she had no cell service where her house was because it was down in a valley. Working again, Vitra? Make sure you rest sometime, will ya? Every time I talk to you, you're either sick or working. Yeah, the flip phone was an excuse to not do things. I had the flip phone from T-Mobile. It was like one of the newest T-Mobile flip phones, and I loved it. But then trying to text with these big fingers on that little teeny pad, I was like, forget it. If I still hadn't, I gave it to my daughter. My daughter would be like, click, 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 click. I had beeper too.
Oh, the pagers. Oh man, you know what? When I was in middle school, if you were caught
I still have
having a
CDs.
pager
Yeah. Go ahead.
in middle school, you'd be charged with drug possessions because they're considered drugs according to my school district in New Mexico.
And that's so
If they catch,
stupid.
if they catch you with the pager, you're going to jail. And I remember my school district will pay the district attorney to file the charges.
That's so stupid.
And I knew a lot of kids that were drug possessions.
And they didn't have any drugs on
Because
them.
right, but the school district made it where they passed a law to made it illegal to have a pager on school grounds. Made it was considered a drug.
I had a beeper too, and then I'd go to the to the phone booth and drop 35 cents in. Hey, what's up? Meet you where? Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Meet him at the roller rink. Meet him at the movies. Meet him at the YMCA. The sub shop, bowling alley,
Hey, whatever happened to those payphones
bookstore.
nowadays?
They're gone.
They
I'm
haven't
sure
seen
there's
those.
actually there's still some around, but they're far, far, far in between. My first mobile phone
I
came in a
remember when I
bag and
was
was plugged into the car.
the last time I saw a payphone was like 20 high
Our
school.
roller rink was like 4 towns away. You needed a ride to get to the roller rink, so it wasn't enough.
But I remember like payphones. In my high school, they got rid of the payphones in the high schools because students were making bond threats over the payphone.
Man, no beepers, no cell phone, no phone booth, phones. In case of emergency, you have to go into the office and say, "Can you call my mom, please?" In
Yeah,
Marblehead, like we're in the town that I lived in, we had a bowling alley, the movie theater, the square, which they didn't like you hanging out the square, but we hung out the square anyway because my friend's uncle was a cop, so we just made sure that we didn't make a mess and we didn't leave a mess behind, you know. The YMCA, if you remember, and that was pretty much it. Or you go hang out at the parks. So we would walk all over Marblehead. We'd go to Fort Sewell and go hang out on the rocks of Fort Sewell, which is across from the lighthouse. We'd go down to the landing and then up to the park, Crocker Park up the street. Then we'd go over to our old school, to Seaside Park, which was our sixth grade school, and hang out over there at that place in the baseball stadium area at the High Hill Restaurant and the bowling.
yeah, yeah. I would see back then. I went to do to two different high schools. You know, I was in Las Cruces, and then I moved to Alamogordo, and I graduated in Alamogordo. But Las Cruces School District, they were so strict when it comes to cell phones and pagers and all that. Like they'll have you arrested.
I guess we didn't have to worry about it that much back in the day. Pagers didn't come in till like,
The
for me,
'90s.
pagers came in. Yeah, they came in, but I was already out of school when when pagers came in. You know what I mean? So if
Yeah,
they came in like the last year of high school. I hung out with a group of kids that nobody liked to hang out with. We were called the Scallions because we'd go smoke on the smoking line. You know, have our cigarette.
right.
We weren't the jocks. We weren't the cheerleaders. We weren't the cool kids. But we considered ourselves cool enough for each other. So
Yeah, I remember my days. Like, they were so
that's
different.
cool, Skipper.
Like, you
Oh, I
can't even.
loved hanging out at Super Sub and Tony's Pizza. Both of those places were cool places to hang out. But they wouldn't let you hang out forever, so you had to move on. We played the arcade machines, Galaxia, Pac-Man, that kind of stuff.
You know, I remember when I was in middle school, we went on a field trip to the Putt Putt Golf, and then I won 10,000 tickets in one of the in arcade machines.
That's cool.
And
You can
I
go
got a
cash it
big
in for a prize.
cash it in for a big price.
All right, Serena, hold on. Qbert was your jam. I gotta turn off the camera. My daughter wants to come down. Coffee Mama's coming down, Gary. Okay, Serena. My daughter's name is Coffee Mama. Gary must be at work. He's in. Oh, that's right. He's probably at work because he's got his live tonight, 12 Central, 11 Eastern. One of the things that got really popular up here in Canada was the slot car stores. You could buy your slot car in the store, and they wouldn't have this, and they would have a giant track to race your car on. That's cool. You headed to bed? Good night, honey. Sleep well. Oh, hey, give me one of those waters. Sorry. Thank you. I'm thirsty. Good night, baby. Let me know when I can turn it back on. Okay. Hey, you didn't have to stop talking.
And I was just looking for an old picture of mine. Looking for my
Ah,
picture, but trying to see.
Alex had children in K through high school. My age, he was something else. Great cook for us, girls and guys. I
See,
get to spend time with my daughter this weekend. We're driving out to Wainwright, Alberta, spending the overnight, and then going to Camrose to the casino. Very cool, Skipper and Linda.
hey, what were the rules like in high school? In your school back then, were they strict? Like no pager, no cell phone.
We didn't
Just
have cell phones back then. we had we had phone booths. We'd go down the hall on the exit out, or we'd go find a phone booth at the gas station down the street, or wherever, and we or the pharmacy outside, and we ding 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 collect a call to our parents and say, "Hey, is Maxwell there?" No, Maxwell's not here. And it'd be my dad's code saying, "We're okay, Dad. We're coming home." Or we'd give we'd be like, "Hey, hey, is Gail there?" No, Gail's not here. So my dad knows I'm going to Gail's house, and he wouldn't accept a collect call, so there'd be no charge. That was our communication. We always had a signal.
wow.
Yep. If I wanted to go to somebody's house, I mentioned my friend's name. Nope, sorry, they're not here. The operator would be like, click.
Hey, imagine placing a long distance call out to heaven.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You'll get a
Nobody's
hefty phone bill that you can't even
nobody's
afford.
picking up there. They're too much of an airhead to answer the phone. There's because they're up in the air, so that they can't answer. There is no such thing as pages and cell phones. Most of my teachers were World War II veterans. Yeah, see, back in his day, there was no pages and cell phones.
Wow. But I bet some schools were strict about the use of payphones back then too, right? Like where they monitor it, your calls and all that. The schools.
If we had to make an important phone call, Dez's family was on Bell's South most violent. That's funny. I'm snorting over here. Shame on you, Dejets. Here's some shocking facts. Gym class, actually, swimming, but not co-ed. Swim class was a hoot because we did not wear suits. That's right. We went butt naked. Holy moly.
Wow.
During World War II, you had to ask an operator to do the call. Yeah. But that's funny. Gym class, swimming, no bathing suits. And it wasn't co-ed. Yeah. We didn't have swim in our schools.
I guess I went to the best elementary school in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They took us camping and all that.
We didn't
Field
have
trip.
pew pews in our school.
Yeah, schools were better back then. They were,
Not in our high school, Linda. No swimming pools. In our schools, it was like choir after school, um, the debate team or whatever the club happened to be at the moment. Then it was baseball or basketball. Oh, excuse me, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer.
wow. Soccer, right?
I I can believe that, Skipper. I can believe that. Yeah, Linda, up in the Northeast in Massachusetts, school didn't start till after Labor Day, like the Wednesday after Labor Day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday would be half days, and then full week would start the following week. but they got out of school at the end of June if there were snow days.
Wow. I can't believe it, man.
Oh wow, Skipper. Eddie! Hey honey. Missed ya. Missed ya tons. DJ poofed on me. Didn't say goodbye, nothing, hasn't come back. I sent him a message on Facebook, never responded back. What kind of a co-pilot is he?
He probably disappeared. Like
Yeah, he totally poofed.
teleported away from you.
Yeah, left. Totally gone.
I wish I could teleport like the way my other coworker from the Ark, the way he
He has
teleports.
to be. Yeah.
I wish I could teleport like the way my other coworker that he teleported out of a police car and all that.
Teleport. I wish there was a such a
Because
thing as a
he said
teleport.
because he comes off a ghost. He said he could teleport out of a police car when he gets
That's
arrested.
baloney. That is so baloney.
I'm telling
Malarkey. That's malarkey.
you.
Oh gosh.
He will disappear from the store and he will get in trouble with his manager and all that for leaving the store when he's not supposed to.
That's crazy.
Like he clocks out and at the end of his shift, but then he leaves the store when he's not supposed to because for us individuals with disability, we're not supposed to leave the store by ourselves.
Right.
A supervisor or a manager has to see you leave, see that you get on the bus safely.
I guess it's different for you than it is for us.
For the regular,
We weren't allowed to leave. You left your job. You lost your job.
for a regular staff, if you leave your job, you lose your job. But for a regular employee, but for employee with disabilities, it's different. Because all I know that if one of us were to leave the store by ourselves, that's when the loss prevention gets involved. Big time.
Gotcha.
There's,
Did
there's
Dee
a-
finally get everything settled and she went to bed? Eddie, were you able to help her? I'm having another piece of double mint. Double your fun.
part of my picture went on that train ride in Durango. I used to be super. I went to the doctor the other day, and I lost 5 pounds.
Gotcha, Eddie. Tell Ralph I said hi.
The
DJ
doc-
was here and then he just poofed with no goodbye. He was barely on my live all night. I only had summer jobs in high school, books and sports from August to June. Yeah, I had a paper route, and then I had worked at a grocery store. After school, I had to pay $35 a week or a month. I forget. I had to pay to live at my dad and stepmother's house. And then for 2 summers, I worked at a tobacco field to earn money in Connecticut on a um cigar tobacco farm or whatever farms. We'd have
Wow.
enough snow that we couldn't walk to school in order to have days off. Usually that meant about 3 to 4 feet. Wow. They had to stop sending kids to school on give them snow days because kids were getting hit because the sidewalks were not clear, so they'd have to be in the street, and you couldn't see over the mound of snow that the plows had done, and you couldn't get. They hadn't shoveled the sidewalks and the openings off the sidewalks onto the street to cross over to the other street, and kids were getting hit. They had to give them snow days and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, because the snowbanks sometimes would be so tall that they wouldn't be able to see anybody trying to cross until it was too late as they're taking the turn.
Imagine me trying to cross, right? Like that, being blind. Like, how would I know, right?
Right.
Actually, they have to respect me, right? Because the white king, they have to respect you.
It doesn't mean anything. If they don't see you coming out of behind the snow mounds, it doesn't matter. It's too late by the time they see you.
Yeah, but generally, they have to respect you no matter what. Like, they have to yield to a blind person
It
for
doesn't
something.
matter on snow days when you can't see anybody.
Right.
You can be able bodied, you could be in a wheelchair, you could be on a motorcycle, you could slip and slide on the brakes on your car on the roads because the ice underneath the snow.
Oh, I see.
You got big mounds of snow. You got and your side. They got big mounds. Okay, they're taller than you. All right,
Right.
and they try to shovel in between the mounds because there's no place to take the snow. You have to clear off your sidewalks. You can't put the snow into. You can't put the snow in the street. And if you do, it gets plowed. If you get caught, you get fined.
Wow.
So you got all these big old mounds that are like taller than you, and you have to get through to the other side of the street. People are not going to see you because the mounds are so tall.
Wow. Where was this at?
Oh, I went out in my power chair when you weren't supposed to. I went out because I had to go to the doctor's and then go get medication. I had a lap blanket on, my hat on. I had my house slippers on because I can't wear shoes. I couldn't even wear socks. So it was just my house slippers. I had a turtleneck and two sweatshirts. Had my gloves. I got in in my power chair and went in the road because they plowed the road. So I would go down the road and people would have to slow down while I went to the doctor's office or to go get food to bring home to feed my kids. I'd have a bag on the back of my cart, on the back of my headrest rather, and whatever I could put in my lap or hold so would go in my lap. And I'd be like this and my blankets, and we'd go straight to the grocery store and go straight home. Like, thankfully, it was like 3 blocks away from my house. But yeah, I would be in the middle of the road after it got plowed.
Man, here in Colorado, it gets so icy here in the wintertime, and the concrete it's so deadly if you fall on concrete here in Colorado.
Oh, I
People have
know.
got people have gotten killed
I know. You
slipping on
could
ice.
fall, hit your head. Yep.
Yeah, the concrete here is so different than anywhere else.
It's a concrete anywhere.
No, because I've been told that the concrete here in Colorado is more deadlier than other places. It's not the
Not
same.
deadlier than New York and Michigan and all those other cold states. I don't think that's true.
That's what I've been told.
I don't think that's true.
Like if you fall on concrete down south, it's not that bad versus here in Colorado,
Down south, they don't have snow. And you
right?
can still hit your head on concrete and hurt yourself and get a concussion or an internal head bleed. That's baloney. Concrete is concrete. Every sidewalk is made of concrete.
Yeah, but the way
No,
they make the concrete here in Colorado is so different than anywhere else down south.
maybe down deep south, but not like Michigan, New York, Chicago,
Right.
Boston, Maine. You gotta be careful on how you word that. Colorado is not the all out get out of everything that you know. Their sidewalks are special concrete. Every sidewalk has got concrete. I use a
but
walker or when I'm character special stuff to help me walk. I'll be that way until I have my hip replacement. Oh boy.
but that way they told
Hey
me that
Shadow.
you can call. But that's what the
Good
people.
to see you and good morning to you. Go ahead.
That's what people here in Colorado tell me, man. About the concrete here.
The north has cement that is 4 inches thick.
Maybe it's the thickness, right?
You gotta stop believing all the stories that you're told, because not all the stories are true. Um, I use a walker when a character special. Okay, I already read that. I'm sorry. Awesome to see you, Shadow. And again, good morning. I appreciate you popping in. You working today? But as a kid, those big mounds that build up. Yes, great snow forts. That's for sure. That is so for sure. Oh, that's
I gotta
awesome.
show you a picture of me 6 years ago. I used to be super obese. That's me right there.
I'm thinking you're like 600 pounds obese.
Well, I used to see a quack doctor down in Las Cruces, and she said anything over 190 pounds, she considers you obese.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working today, and I begin working at 8 a.m. And what time is it there now, Shadow? When it gets icy here, I slip and slide all over. Yeah, it's almost like you have to put chains on your wheelchair, Simon, on your motor
I need to
chair.
find some shoes that have spikes on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. All this talk about winter's making me want to throw a blanket on and watch a Christmas movie with hot chocolate. I know. Oh, I'm times two there, Simon. 5:12. Oof, super early.
Man, the winter was so brutal over here versus New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that movie to come in. It's supposed to come in the end of the month, beginning of next month. Can you believe it? And that's the movie. That's the 1984 Christmas movie. Your feet don't reach the ground in your wheelchair. Wow. No worries, Xander. You used to put studs on your wheelchairs to help. Yeah. It's like studs, chains. Mm. Skipper, that's cute. Try not to cough. I was about to cough. I'm like, That's funny. I love it. Let's see. I've been on for 3 hours and 13 minutes. Let me give you guys until 11:30 Eastern time and see how you feel if you want me to end it or not, and we will. That's a great snort. I try not to snort. Simon, you have a good night, honey. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I can understand that, Skipper. You like listening while you edit? That's cool. And I'm not sure if Rebecca's still here, but I hope she rested well.
trying to find my latest picture of
Dark
myself.
Lord's not leaving yet. Don't go kicking out Xander. He's listening. He's editing and listening. Ah, Xander. Hey, how's my hat coming along, Rebecca? How did it come along? 16 watches and 33 thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. That's very kind of you. If there's ever a topic you guys want me to talk about, um, or do, or
Hey, Des, have you ever seen
see,
the largest taco? Let me pull.
no.
You can pull it up so you can see it.
And I don't think that's the largest taco.
Yeah,
More music? Well, I can't play music, but talk about music? Pop
yes.
music? Oh gosh. All I
The
can think
largest
now is that
taco,
song is in my head.
the biggest taco. You know, like I consider that my normal size. And this is the real bird from our company.
Yeah, I know.
And that's my Braille car.
Cool.
It's a little Hot Wheels. It has Braille on it. It's a twin mill.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
No,
Sponsors.
the who sing? Is it Tivo that sing pop music? Who sang?
That's me now. I can't believe I changed so much in the weight. Like, my doctor said I lost over like around 60 pounds in the last 5 years. Like I used to be morbid obese. This is the boat ride I went on last month.
Yeah. Are we doing this again?
I've been on.
That song was from 1979. Robin Scott was the original singer. See what you did to me now? Carol. Look it up on YouTube. There's a video. I'm actually watching it right now. And it's pop music, Muzik. Digits, you have a good night, hon.
Well,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
jump off now.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna jump
Alfonso.
off. I'm gonna jump off now.
All right, Alfonso, you have a good night too. Thank you for coming and hanging
You're
out.
welcome. You're welcome. I just want to make sure that I didn't disappear magically. I make sure I don't go poof on you.
If you go poof on me, all right, you go poof on me. Not like the first person, won't be the last. I already had that done by DJ and
Yeah.
Colby.
All right.
Whee!
You have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, it's POPMUZIK for pop music. You try to make sure you get the order in right. Cool. Uh, I got to get that song out of my head now. Pop music. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I miss Boston snow. I remember that very well. I have, I think, yeah, December 2008, a snowstorm. Not wasn't like a true snowstorm, and I didn't take all the pictures, but I took snow pictures of the where I used to live before I moved, doing a cooking video without one of those phone holders. Hard, very hard. Oh, don't even ask me about editing. I need like a whole new basic start again. Rebecca, your hat, Rebecca. I think I need to be a naughty girl so I can at least have some coal in my stocking because my house always get bypassed for the last 30 years when it comes to a gift for me. Oh, all right, fine. In other words, it didn't work out. It didn't happen. You changed your mind on the hat. You took it apart. Yeah, I sent her some yarn, and she was working on it. But then I haven't seen her in a few days, so I was wondering how it was coming along since the last time I saw it. Well, I was gone for the weekend, and then I didn't really see Rebecca much since Monday, since I've been back, and here it is Thursday. So I'm still recuperating from that vacation. More so the drive than anything else. The drive was a killer, but it was so worth it. Again, I had a great time. Hi, Heather. How are you? I'm letting people decide in like 7 minutes if they want me to continue on for a little bit longer on my live or shut it down. Let's see how long I can stay awake. Otherwise, you're going to be watching me snore right here. And DJ's not going to be here to shut down the live. Oh, good. The rest, you still, did you go back to the doctors for your wrist? Because I know you said you were still having issues with it. Yeah, my cat is chasing a little pom pom, Marianne. All over. I don't know if you can see. right here, right there, the other side of me, right down here, the little round pom pom. We have them all over the floor. What is the first concert I ever saw? I can't remember if it was Yes or Rush. I'm thinking it was Rush and then Yes. Back in the 80s. The most that's when I fell in love with Neil Peart, the drummer. He was unbelievable on stage. So I've only been to like 6 concerts, Carol. I went to Rush, yes. I believe it was 6 concerts. Rush, yes. Um, Motley Crue, Aerosmith, Kinks, Cool and the Gang. Yeah, 6 and Cool and the Gang. Skipper, you have a great weekend ahead coming. I know tomorrow's Friday, but you know what I'm talking about, hon. They were great, great bands. But the funny part was when I saw Yes, the lead singer fell off the stage. I don't know if he was high or drunk, but he fell off the stage. And the band Rush was just 3 players, the bass guitarist and the drummer, and they were amazing. Cool Vitra. I've never watched that movie. I don't know if I will watch that movie. Yeah, Whoops is right. That was a big one. But okay. So I got to see 2 cool drummers. I got to see Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, and his drum kit was set. It came out off of the stage, so it slid off like this, and then the top of it lifted, so his drum kit was all anchored down, including his chair, and I think he was also anchored down, and the stage went up like this, so you could see the top of the drums. So instead of being like this way, it's going like this, and you see the top of the drums, and you can see him hitting, and he's like hanging down like this, and he looks up like this at you all, but his drums are all like visual to you. You know what I mean? So instead of being this way, it's this way, and then he's hanging over his drums and he's playing. Good night, Skipper. Thank you, honey, and good night, Santa. Yeah, it was wild. And then I looked up Tommy Lee again because I wanted to see if he did something else crazy when it came to setups for his drumming. And he did. There was one of him on this wheel up there in the ceiling of the concert or whatever, and it was a wheel, and he went on the outside of the wheel as the wheel is turning, playing his drums. It was just absolutely wild. Who I want to see in concert would be Chicago and the Eagles and CCR and the Doors, but he's no longer around. I like classic rock. Santana's another one I want to see. You saw Chicago? Are they as good in person as they are on sound on the CDs and records and stuff? and the tapes. Oh wow, that's cool. Grateful Dead always had good music. So the Blues Brothers in Chicago, that's cool. Back in the '70s. Gotcha, Carol. What about Houston, Eddie? Is there another football game going on that I don't know about? Your eyes are crossing. I can understand that. All right. It has been 3 hours and 31 minutes. Do you guys want me to continue on, or you want to call it a night so you guys can get your rest? Those that have to work tomorrow can go to work. Those that want to go see another live can go to another live. Or do you want me to hang out for a little bit longer? You don't know of any other lives? Okay. You went to sleep in a bar they were playing at? It's up to me. I like hanging out with y'all, but I can't keep the conversation going well on my own. Well, see how I feel. If you start seeing me, if you start hearing me snore, somebody's gonna have to call DJ and tell him to come up here and wake me up or shut down the live. I don't do well keeping this conversation by myself going. For some of you that did you guys see what I got or didn't get? You know what I mean? Brought back from with me. Since everybody's quiet and nobody wants to say anything, maybe I should shut it down. Give you guys a break from me. That's okay. Well, You guys have to keep a conversation going with me. I can't do this by myself. 7 in here. I have 12 in here, and I'm one of them. Because I also have my YouTube up. I just don't want to, you guys to be bummed if I say I want to get. Oh, Jonesy, yay! Hey, Jonesy. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. Heather, I'm exercising my legs under the table right now, actually. Ah, you're working on a surprise for me. Cool beans. Thank you. Cool, cool, cool. How you feeling, Jonesy? Been worried about you, hon. Did you open your envelope yet up? Envelope. See, I can't even talk right now, Jonesy. Did you open your envelope up yet, Jonesy? Or are you waiting to film on that? Still in after hours. Gotcha. Oh, good. I'm glad, Jonesy. 14 watching. I'm one of them. That's cool. I'll take it. Still sealed up. See, now you have to send me your stickers. Wait till you open up this one. I kind of wish I held out a little bit longer because I would have put 2 more postcards in there for you. But I hope you like it. Wow. I think my aunt was too, actually. I think my aunt was at Woodstock as well, but I can't remember. Cool. Let's see. I'm trying not to look away because if I do, you're gonna see me go to sleep. You're gonna tag me like crazy. Look what I got, Jonesy, from Andale. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's see. I also got some jams from Jesse and Lisa. So this is guava. This one is peach. I've got mango jalapeno jam. I have prickly pear jelly, as well as strawberry butter. That'll be interesting to try. I am Tony. I am plum jelly. So I got 6 jars of jelly. I got that spoon. Okay, Xander. I'm doing a refresher of what I got when I went out. I mean when I went up to whatchamacallit, up for my trip. I went to Bucky's and I because I couldn't do the event because it was not handicapped accessible for those that don't know. So I ended up going to Bucky's, and when I went to Bucky's, I bought myself a cooler. I don't know if you guys have been to Lisa and Jesse's lives when they do a giveaway every other Saturday. They had a cooler that was camouflage with Bucky's face embroidered on it, and I kept on trying to want to win it, and I couldn't win it. So when I went to Bucky's, since I couldn't enjoy the event, I went to and got myself my own cooler and some snacks and sandwiches, two magnets, and then a little fall decor sign that I put over there. And then, what are you doing, Lola? And then I went back home, back to the hotel, and later that night, Lisa gave me the jellies as a gift and a bag, just like the one I bought. And I thought it was a different style bag, camouflage for Bucky's cooler, until I realized I said, "Oh, it's got some clips on the outside. Let me see what this does." And it opened up to be the exact same cooler that I bought. So I now have two of the same coolers. One's gonna be for drinks and one's gonna be for sandwiches. Or if we have to go to the store to buy food and we need to keep our food cold, I now have two coolers to keep the food cold. I can just put ice what is that? The ice blocks, the travel, you know what I'm talking about. Put them in the freezer, they get frozen, you put in the ice chest. Keeps everything as cold as can be. Yeah, one of those. I've got that. And then I got three. Oh, and then I went to Ollie's and I bought four books and three garden flags. So I have to decide which one I'm going to put on my house and one at the birth cottage. So yeah. So that was my adventures, and I got some stickers. Made some amazing friends. My daughter got involved and had fun. Anyway, Lola, what are you trying to do, kitty? Lola, what are you doing? All your pom poms are down there. All your babies are down there. Play with your pom poms. So that was my yeah, Rebecca, but I don't know if I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on. I might just call this in 1 minute. Oh, I'm sure Linda had a blast. I think I would have been fine with peanut butter. Peanut butter on a spoon, peanut butter crackers, peanut butter sandwich. You slept in the trunk of a car? I hope the trunk was open at least. So you can breathe. All right, y'all. It's 11:45. I'm starting to fall asleep. Rebecca, it's better if you just stay down, hun. I might do a pop-up this weekend. We'll see how I feel. It was fun. Good. Good all the way around, actually. Excuse me. I'm really sinusy all of a sudden. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. My aunt was at the Burning Man, and now she's got the C. So, yeah, I'm still recuperating, Marianne, from that trip. I mean, look at these. Look at these. Look at this face. Look at this. This is exhaustion. 600. I've never driven that far and back. I did have fun, even though I couldn't go to Pedal to the Past. Well, I went, but I didn't stay past an hour because I couldn't do anything at the event. I couldn't get around with my wheelchair, and a bunch of other people also left. Paula, you have an amazing weekend, hon, and thank you for hanging out with me.
Hey guys.
I need pops in as I'm saying goodnight to everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Uh huh. Anyway, it does take a lot out of a person. Yeah, we all had a good time. That's for sure, Heather. We all did. They had a little more fun than I did, though, because they were able to dance and go to the different booths and that kind of stuff. And also the
Yeah, hey,
giveaway.
hello.
I can't go yet, Marianne. Okay. Marianne said I can't go yet.
Why not, man? MC want to stick out bed. I mean, I'm
Well, I'm going to go have a smoke and probably
hey,
have.
fellas, got got sweet good chicken.
Well, on the East Coast, it's 11:48.
Yeah.
Bigger tires on my chat.
Yeah, hey, no, good here.
Well, shoot, I'm almost on a 4-hour chat there, Xander. Let me see here. Where is it? Apricots. Where's my open thing? Ooh, somebody must eat my banana chips that were open.
Well, Dev, if you're going to end it soon, I'm just gonna drop back down. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, wait a minute. No, you're not doing this to me. You come in. You come in. I gotta eat dinner soon, and then I'll be back. He comes back. He's up here for 2 minutes, and then he's gone for the whole
No,
live. And then
it
he comes
was
back towards the end. He's like, "Well, so I'm gonna just drop down and go then."
it was local to 2 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Whatever, Dad.
Whatever. I'll go back and put the stopwatch on it and see how long for my 4 hour live, how long you were actually here for.
Yeah,
Uh, uh,
and
uh,
it,
uh.
it will be longer than 2 minutes total. I guarantee you that.
He's been gaming on ESO,
No, I have not.
talking on the
No,
phone with Jamie.
that I have been doing, yes. But
Hmm.
I have not been on the game, and Jamie can confirm that for y'all because she's able to see when I'm on the game.
Don't you go lying to your mama.
I'm not.
There you go, Linda. I gave the mom voice. That's it.
Not lying. I mean, don't
Ah.
trust Eddie because he's lying, but you can always check
No,
with.
Jamie is Devil Dog's wife. Devil Dog Keeper is her channel, and the one that makes the stickers and stuff.
I got so and
They played the ESO game together with Jamie's daughter and son and stuff.
yeah, I know you're not in chat, but someone just asked, is Jamie a golfer? Yeah, I know, right? So I am still on the phone with Jamie, so
All right,
I just
I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Um, that way he can go back to talking with Jamie, and you all can go do your thing, and I'm gonna go out and have a smoke, and then I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna do some errands tomorrow, and then I'll probably do a pop up this weekend. I love you all. You all have a beautiful evening. Thank you. Peace.
bye guys.